Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Cloud Ninja Podcast. Today we're here with a special episode. We'll be talking about episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima and potentially give some predictions about the next chapter of Boruto and potentially even talk about some of the Bleach episodes that dropped recently. But we're here, another episode of Cloud Ninja Podcast.
Yo,
Whoa.
yo.
Bart, don't tell me Bart watched the legendary Bleach.
Nah, he ain't
I
watched that, bro.
tried. I ain't gonna lie. I tried.
Oh,
I watched
word?
like the first 10 episodes of the first episode, bro. I didn't know anything that was going on, bro. I seen somebody get turned into like ashes just from off of flames. Seen somebody get turned to stone, bro. I didn't know what was going on. I tried, bro. It looks interesting, but I just didn't know any of the background context to it. It just seems like I was just watching like fan service.
Yo,
Out of
not
curiosity,
gonna lie.
is there like a way to turn into ashes that's not flames?
Probably.
Yeah.
Particle style. Right?
I guess you could be like that and like the killing bone ash that happened to Obito. Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Or
And
just
you get turned to
extreme
stone.
heat.
Yeah, this is super fitting. Then what's it called? Deborah turned, I think, Krillin and Piccolo into stone, and then they almost turned to ash.
That's an OP ability.
Yeah.
Just like if I
That's
spit on
why
you,
I'm like, that's why I thought it was dope that Diamond like brought Deborah back in the mix. I was like, yo, he could have been like a dope ass villain. They like dropped the ball on him.
they
I thought
mentioned
they
his
was gonna bring
father.
him back in the Tournament of Power. That too.
Wait, hold on, say it. Go back
Yeah.
in. His father.
Yeah, they mentioned his daddy in the Dragon Ball Daima episode.
His
Oh, I
daddy.
didn't even catch that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fact that he said daddy is crazy,
They
but
mentioned his, what you talking about, bro? That's what you call him, bro. I'm sorry. This is just what my mom called her dad. It's like
Yo, so who's bro then?
Mr. T.
Who's
Who's
the new Demon King dude then? I can't remember his name. Goma, I think that's his name or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
Goma.
Yeah,
I think they're related.
yeah.
I think
thought
they're all
that-
related.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like that was supposed to be like his brother or some shit like that.
I'm not sure though, but I do think they're all related. But yeah, he's next in line. So, but yeah, Dragon Ball Daima episode 1 just dropped like yesterday. So we're doing a podcast about it just for some context. And yeah, Goma is he's a demon and the next up to become the Demon King. And you know, Deborah leaves and it prompts him to kind of look into like the events of the Buu Saga. So that's how episode 1 kicks off. It's pretty epic too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even like Buu Saga, and it's kind of funny because I think I had a conversation with Bara about like the Buu Saga or like old Dragon Ball having like updated animation or something. And then like I saw them with the updated animation for like Goku versus Vegeta or like
that was
Majin Vegeta spazzing at the tournament, which is one of the best monologues ever, right?
Facts.
Like, have your race ruled by another, and then tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. Like it was so fucking like elite. But yeah, I was hyped, bro. I was like spazzing. I was like, yo, this shit looks amazing, bro. Like, yo, where Bar at, bro? I gotta give him an apology, bro. That shit look absolutely spectacular. Yeah, so that shit had me hyped. But what do you guys think about like that kind of like Buu Saga recap opening?
Bro, I loved it because I always thought the Buu Saga had a lot of potential, like just the demon realm and like the magic and stuff like that. So I absolutely loved it. I was telling Bar that I was like, I know you like that Majin Buu callback. He was like, hell yeah, I hope they do it justice.
Yeah, for a fact. I mean, the flashbacks in itself, like I loved it. One of the things that made it like 10 times better is that they actually did reanimate it. I know a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but a lot of animes, they'll kind of do flashbacks and they'll just reuse the old animations, the old art style.
Yep.
Them kind of modernizing it, I feel like just took it to like a complete next level. And to be honest, I wouldn't have minded if Boruto did something like that at the start of like Boruto episode 1 or even like TVV episode 1.
Boruto had this
Like,
animation, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I kind of wish they in regard. I don't know. We kind of talked about like the tones or like 2-tone and like 3-tone art styles.
You talked
This
about
looked like a this looked like a 2-tone. It wasn't necessarily like what happened in Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super was a 3-tone. People called it rubbery a little bit, and they preferred what happened in like the Broly movie.
Yeah.
That type of art style. This wasn't necessarily that like verbatim, but it was more to that than it was to Super, in my personal opinion. So either way, even though I personally like the Super art style, I still like this art style. Looked absolutely elite. Also, I like how they in this particular scene, like I like how they kind of made it like a DVR type of thing. I know it's like kind of like it's kind of like a small thing, but it kind of made it seem like it was like present, where it's like, hey, they're just watching over it, even though it's like it's like a DVR, like the old school Tigo type of thing.
I was going
It
like, yo, what
still
is
was
a
like,
I,
DVR,
I,
bro?
I, don't, I still don't know what the hell he's talking about. I was just letting
I
him
think it's
go.
like something
Let him
you. I
cook.
think it's like something you used to
it,
like record with or something.
yeah, when you can like, well, this was like a brand new thing back in the day. The old our unks and stuff like they went crazy over this. You could finally rewind live TV. Like that was like the first thing. That's
Oh,
what.
okay, DVR.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Okay, my bad. I think
It's like
Yeah, so it was
I think back
I
in
haven't
Jersey
had
we had
cable in so
Comcast. They
long,
had
bro.
that shit first.
Yeah, I haven't had cable in so long. I don't even
Man, me either. I
like
just use Wi-Fi.
remember
The
how
fuck
that
is
shit
cable?
works.
I just use Wi-Fi.
yeah.
But no, go ahead, cook Bart. My bad. I was just lost on
No, but
DVR,
yeah,
bro. You bring me back to 2005 and shit. That's crazy. Or 1998, whenever that shit came out.
you know, I was just saying I like how they did that and didn't necessarily just give us like, hey, here's what happened in the past. Here's like a regular run through, like some bone dry stuff. No, they weren't nostalgia merchants, and I like that. They actually did add some new stuff. So I like the overall flashback, and of course they went over the Buu saga, which me personally, I know this right here might be like shocking to a lot of people. My personal favorite arc of Dragon Ball Z, probably even Dragon Ball period, but topic for another day. But yeah, I liked it. I liked the overall original run through. One of the things that I did kind of have a question, and this was kind of answered while I was watching it, and even like post watching when I did watching reviews. I was wondering if this was actually going to be canon, and because it is, like, now it opens the possibility for like a bunch of potential plot holes, which is kind of crazy. And we kind of
So it
already
is
seen
technically
one with,
canon.
yeah, it is canon.
Thought it had to be
From
manga to be
everything I've
canon.
seen.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, it
I
does
haven't
follow the
necessarily seen.
backstory and storyline and stuff like that, but I just thought it was like a one-off, you know, a one-shot.
I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
sure if it's canon. I did it like a
I heard it was.
I did like a review. I just uploaded a review of it, and I'm working on a breakdown, which is taking forever to edit. But I kind of isolated it to year 775 because age 774 is when the Buu saga takes place, and then Trunks is like 8, and then in Daima he's 9, his birthday. So it's been less than a year though
So
because
you
the
saying this
Dragon
is mid-Z?
Balls. Yeah, it takes in place like it fits perfectly in the timeline. Like they did a good job with it. It takes place 3 years before Beerus shows up because Trunks is 12 then. And we know it's been less than a year since Buu Saga because the Dragon Balls are still stone from the last wish that was made, which I
Gotcha.
believe was to bring Kid Buu back as Oob or whatever.
So it's no possibility of God or Blue in this.
No, none. Given the timeline, there's like zero chance at all. Unless they do like some kind of like false Super Saiyan shit to where it's like, oh man, we accidentally did it, but we didn't. We never knew what it was.
The pseudo
That
Super
type of
Saiyan.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a possibility for like brand new forms though. Like hypothetically, they go to like the demon realm and it's like a form only exclusive to the
God,
demon
no.
realm. Like that could be like a possibility.
That
But yeah,
would.
no blue.
Were you
Still
talking about like a Saiyan specific form or somebody else getting that form?
And pretty much anybody. Well, I'm assuming that Goku's probably going to be like the big dog of this series. So probably Goku, but like even Vegeta, even like a Krillin, even like anybody else, like a Piccolo, which Namek and Mechans are probably going to be like big in this too.
Was
Like maybe they.
Yes.
Let me
Yes, they
ask you
are.
guys,
Yeah.
do you guys think was this a retcon as far as like the Pataras? Because I remember them saying like the Kais, the only reason why the Pataras didn't fuse them forever is because they were Kais. And then in Dragon Ball Daima, they said they went into Boo's belly, and Boo's magic in his belly is the one that separated them. But I thought in Z it was stated to be something different or Super.
Yeah, I thought it was like they just wished upon the Dragon Balls and then they kind of separated them. But like a couple of things, like this was before that, so technically like they can be separated now, but like to go by like the actual timeline, which is why I was saying like being canon is kind of tricky. They'd have to like refuse so they can actually like have the Dragon Balls separate them again by Super. So like by the end of Daima, they should be refused, or they could just say, hey, they refused off screen or something like that.
The
Okay.
Patara stuff is weird. But the thing is, I don't remember too much from like Super or Buu Saga to even be able to kind of like, hey, they said X and Z, now they're saying Y and Daima. This doesn't track. I do know in Dragon Ball Super, obviously during the I don't want to spoil nothing for. There's a fusion
It's
in
like years
Super.
later. We talking about it's like years later.
Okay,
6-7
well
years
during the
later.
Zamasu arc, there is the Patara fusion of Vegito.
Right.
Oh
Um,
no, you just spoiled me. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I.
I knew.
Wait, nah, hold on,
I haven't
hold
seen
on.
the part, but I
Yo!
knew that there was a
Yo!
return. Bro, my bad.
You're the one.
Did
Yeah,
I
I was just
not
about to
just
say.
say?
Yeah.
There's no shot, bro. I
I
literally
would.
did my I did my due diligence. You said go, you said go,
Yeah.
and I went.
He's straight.
He
Um,
said, "Nah, you spoiled me." What
what?
the
Ain't no
fuck?
fucking
Cook pot,
shot, bro. Now
cook
I feel
pot.
bad now. That's dirty.
Cause
You
no,
getting
you didn't
dirty,
spoil
bro.
me. You didn't cook partner. I knew Vegito was in the black
Oh,
part. I just
bro, I'm
didn't see the black part.
crying. That's
Cook,
funny.
you could cook though.
But I don't remember how they defused, but I think they just did it. I don't. In fact, I think it was a timer, and I think it was like controversial at the time, if I remember correctly. Like, yo,
They
like,
said that they
they're-
output too much power. That's the
yeah, they're
reason why
so
they
powerful
defuse.
at
Yeah,
this point that they just like screw over the
the
Batar. Like,
Batars,
yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm confused about it, but yeah, I really don't have a penny. I can't remember.
Quick
Too much.
question, and this might be like a morbid question. And R.I.P. my guy Toriyama. Do you think Toriyama thought about or came up with this?
Yes, bro. I had Toriyama's humor all written all over it, bro. Like
Well,
the gag
they
humor.
say it's his thing, so I got to give it to him. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
I
most
trust
likely
it.
finished as far as like the writing and stuff before he died. He probably was able to pin the whole thing before he passed. It's just the animation and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we all know he forgets stuff, right?
Yes, he
So
does. Notorious for
true.
that.
it's a little weird that, but I mean, it's not like a major thing, but it is definitely a thing. I think for some people, I don't remember, so I just take their word for it. But yeah, so they're viewing the events from the Buu saga. That stuff was like pretty epic, and then we get to Deborah dying, and then he realizes that being Degetsu, which is the Kai's name, I think it's like Degesu, Degetsu. So that guy, he's like, yo, you're the demon king now, because there's like nobody in your path. And he's like, well, we got Bibbidi or Bobbidi rather, and Boo.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bobbidi got, murked, and then Boo got Kid Boo got defeated. So then he's like, yo, and nobody's in your path, right? So then comes another character, a female character. You guys
She's
remember
fine as
her?
hell too. Not gonna lie.
That hair was crazy. I was like,
cartoon
yeah, this is a vampire, or what's going on? Her name is Dr. Arinsu. Now this character is a doctor, so apparently they have like degrees in fucking which is interesting. Or like she's a Kai. She's like the younger brother of the Kai that follows Goma,
She went to
Degetsu.
school for 12 years.
So she's a Kai. So I'm like, they got educational system then? Okay, that's interesting.
You need a pin number.
But apparently
to get
she's
to
a
the living
doctor.
world, so
Yeah, she's a doctor. She's doing research, and apparently she's like shacked up with Deborah or whatever, to the point where he's like automatically funding her research, and she came there trying to get funding from Goma because she apparently did what they did off panel or off screen. She realized, yo, Deborah's gone. This is weird. Let me look into this, and then saw what happened, the events of the Buu saga. So she's like, yeah, clever. Something interesting to note though, when she walked into that room, she actually was didn't even know her brother was there. So she was trying to make moves on Goma, anticipating that he would be the new king, and then her brother was already there before him. So she's definitely plotting and scheming. We kind of like allude to that later on. But like, what do you think about that character, Dr. Arinsu? Yeah.
Well, first things first, she's putting up a good battle with Delta for one of the greatest
stop
waifus
the cap.
of this
Stop the cap.
generation.
Stop it. Nope. Nope.
All
Delta's
due
number
respect.
one. Delta's number
All
one.
due respect. I'm a personality merchant. All due respect.
Have you heard Delta's English dub voice actor? Like, my God.
Nah.
Bro, and I just was watching Boruto like
it's
English
like
stuff. That's crazy.
Her voice sounds like sex. Okay, it's like,
That's
what
crazy.
the fuck? Like
This guy's
that shit. Like
crazy.
it's her voice sounds like she's trying to seduce you with every fucking word. Every
This
syllable
guy.
is a seduction. Okay, it's like Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. Listen to the dub voice actor. I want to know. I just need to look up who that is, bro. See what kind of work she be doing, bro.
Bro, I'm glad that they took time on this Daima episode or this Daima series though. Like everything, it seemed like it's coming together perfectly.
Didn't it feel like the opening to like a movie?
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the callback, like how they just like rehashed everything, even though it's like stuff that we already know. If you're a new fan of Dragon Ball, it's like they just they packaged everything perfectly, so you just know what's going on. So like if you can come in this blind and just, like and still have an idea of what's going on.
It felt so nostalgic.
No,
like I don't like again. I don't like the Buu saga, but like seeing Gohan there, like the updated animation was fantastic, man. I really want to see that Gotenks fight. with that animation. That shit look amazing, bro.
Bro, that
yeah.
old
Nah,
dude
it
was
was shit.
funny as. Hey, it was so much comedy in that shit, bro. I'm out.
They're like, bro, you stink, bro. Like, what's going on, bro?
He was like, the last time I showered, the last time I bathed was when I fell in that mud puddle. Like, what the fuck?
No, about
Hey,
5,000 years ago. Ain't no big deal.
Bro
No big.
said that mud puddle, like,
Oh,
mud in the demon realm confirmed. Okay, there you
no,
go.
that
facts. Well, but this episode was 30 minutes too, so it was kind of like longer than a
it
regular
felt. I'm
anime
about to say
episode.
it did feel long. Okay, thank you for clarifying that for me, because I was like,
I think
man,
an
this shit
hour.
feel.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It
That shit
did feel
felt
like
a
an
long
hour,
time,
bro. It felt like it was a long time. Yeah,
Well,
they covered a lot of stuff in just a little short period of time.
yeah, usually episodes like 20 minutes or
22
so.
episodes.
Sometimes some are like
22
18
minutes.
minutes. This one was like 32. So like, I not completely like double, but like damn near, like probably like 66%.
It
Like
didn't really have like an
over
intro
what it
either.
normally is.
Yeah, the intro was like intro was like the
Oh yeah,
backstory
yeah.
of Goku and like
Yeah.
all that. Because they even brought Bardock in and like what's Goku's brother's name? Can't remember. Raditz, and like we got to see little shots of them reanimated. So that's what I was saying.
I
Like
meant
the
to
beginning. My bad.
I meant to ask, was this like premiered on TV? Because I know originally it wasn't supposed to, but with Toriyama's passing and everything,
Probably in
I think in
Japan.
Japan, yeah.
In Japan, it's not an English dub yet, so we'll have to wait and see about for the Western.
I feel I'm thinking about like in TV slots, like because if they are putting it on TV, the episodes probably do have to be like 18 and 20 minutes. But like hypothetically, if this is just like an
If
online
they
thing,
do a special
every
though,
episode
That I'm not
could
sure
be.
about.
they can do a
I don't
special
know.
like when Dragon Ball Super they did a 2-episode special for the Ultra Instinct fight. And it was an hour
Could be. I
long.
gotta look into it.
That's dope.
I gotta look. But if it's not like on TV, like every single episode could be like 30 minutes. Like you know how a
That'll
lot
be
of TV
fire.
shows
That'll be dope.
they gotta like cut. Yeah, a lot of them they actually do cut some stuff to make it fit the TV time slots.
That's
With
true.
this, like you don't gotta cut anything.
I mean, but it's Toriyama though, bro. Like shit, it's his last work. Japan loves Toriyama, so they probably make some shit slide for him.
Yeah, or at least like
and even
one of it. I know some people were like bitchy about that. Like, oh, it's not his last work. It's like whatever, dude. It's like we get it.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
one of his last
One
works.
of his
yeah.
last works. What's his last work then? The fuck?
I don't fuck.
probably Super, right? He probably like the next two arcs he probably written out for Super.
It's already written. Oh, the manga. Okay, I'm not saying it's already
Yeah.
written.
I mean, if he can add some extra stuff to make it a little bit better, but like, I mean, Toriyama, he was how old was he? Like in his 70s, 80s, maybe.
70s, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really expecting him to. They just have a set formula, so that's fine. But yeah, I think Super's probably fine on its own.
With Toriyama, because I do have like a lot of respect for the current Dragon Ball writers. Shout out to them. But like with Toriyama, I think one of the biggest things for him is like just the stamp of approval, where it's like, hey, all right, he worked on this, so this is actually canon. I think that's what Daima's like kind of benefiting from right now because it is his last piece of work. A lot of people are kind of comparing this to like GT Part 2. I do got to ask you about them turning to children in a few seconds, but like yeah, people are kind of comparing that to that. And if I believe if this wasn't like Toriyama's last work, people would kind of like downgrade the series a lot more than it already is being.
Man, ever
So,
since
like,
Evolution,
just having
Toriyama's
Toriyama
like,
put that
you're
stamp
not
approval.
sullying my brand.
Mm.
Yeah, that shit made him come
But
back.
yeah,
real quick though,
I-
'cause I'm trying to keep this on like
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
track. Okay, so we got Dr. Arintu. You guys gave your opinions about that. Think she's hot. She's definitely hot. There's no joke. There's no joking about that. But she ain't Delta hot. Like stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Okay, so we got.
Yeah, y'all was about to have an argument about that. I had to bring it back.
Nah, bro is hopping on Caitlin Clark like she a baddie, bro. Stop. Your judgment is like
I'm a
suspect to me,
personality
bro.
merchant, bro. Well, what else does she bring outside of just looks? Personality merchant. This girl, I forgot her name. She looked like she's actually scheming. She looked like she's an actual asset. To me,
Nah,
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, no, like 100. Like
she's,
she
They made it a point to tell him that she was the last one to go into the living world or whatever they call it.
Yep. The fish, which was fucking bizarre.
I swear you had to get that motherfucker a pin number. That shit was crazy.
Okay, so Dr. Aritsu, she that was great. It took me a second to realize what you just said. I was like, wait, they did do that stupid shit. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so Dr. Arisu, she praises him for his ascension to becoming king, and then she like bows and shit. Now it looks like Goma is not going to fund her research. He's like teasing her, and she's like, that's when she starts to bring this idea up about like, yo, okay, well, you should be careful because these people who defeated Majin Buu, if they invaded the demon realm, it'll be like curtains, bro. Like your reign would end pretty quickly. Now, this was an interesting thing to bring up to me because I'm not sure if her research has something to do with the outside world. Otherwise, why bring that up right then and there when he was mentioning not funding her research? But I don't know. It seems maybe it's just some like thing she was trying to do to like fuck him over for like not funding her research or whatever. But that was pretty interesting. And this sparks an idea in Goma. He starts to become concerned about this. This was weird because like if he had done nothing, he would have had no problems.
Right.
But she started yapping and he started listening, and now this guy wants to enact a master plan to take care of some threats and secure his position as king. You were gonna say something, Bar?
No.
Bet. Okay, so his goal, his plan here is to use Earth Dragon Balls, which he learned about during the Buu Saga recap thing that he's watching with his Kai. So their Dragon Balls are really easy to use, they say, because the Demon Realm apparently has Dragon Balls of their own. There are 3 giant fuck you Dragon Balls, and not as big as the Super Balls, but yeah, pretty. I mean, them fucking things are like the size of fucking planets, bro.
Hey, what are we doing here?
I wasn't. Hey, listen, he went there, bro. He went there.
I started eating candy. No way.
Yo, man, you use balls 5 times in a sentence. You gotta throw pause in there. But yeah, so
candy too. That's nuts. That's crazy work.
Or not the nuts, pause. Bro. There you go. Rose candy got nuts. That's nasty work. Anyways, yeah. So fuck you, fuckers. You got me fucked up. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So like, there's 3 Dragon Balls in the Demon Realm, but there's guardians guarding over them called the Tagamaki. Fuck. You guys know what their names are?
All due respect, nah.
He said nope.
The Guardians.
Tama something. Okay, there you go. So like there's these guardians that's guarding over the Dragon Ball, so they're like super strong and nobody can make a wish. So they're gonna use Earth's Dragon Balls to wish for their potential ops to be young.
Real quick, I just know for a fact that those Dragon Balls will eventually be used in Daima.
Oh yeah,
a fact.
100%. Yeah, 100%. So something interesting about those balls, right? There you go. Something interesting. Why am I thinking about what's the old boy? I like it and I want you. His name, his face just pops up in my head. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck. We in shady territory, boys. Apparently you can't use a black wish. Okay, shout to the Black Wish. On people who use white magic.
Pretty racist.
And apparently they're calling Ki or Chi white magic in the Demon Realm. So that's like super interesting. I don't know if they're confused or like as well. That's actually what it is. So apparently like the kind of magic you use in Demon Realm is just going to depend on what you're affected by. So that's interesting. There could be like black magic that's not affected by white wishes. If there's an opposite, I'm not sure yet. But that's
white
also
wishes.
Get them white wishes, bro. Yo, where are the white wishes at now? But yeah, no. So there's that. So far, what are you guys thinking about like the Tamagami or whatever, the Guardians, the 3 Dragon Balls? There's also 3 worlds within Demon Realm. That's what Goma said, and he needed to appeal to the Majin, which seemed to be like a race or a faction in this universe.
Right.
So what do you guys think about so far?
One question real quick. That old dude, isn't he the one who created the Demon World's Dragon Balls?
Yes, his name is Neva.
Never. All right. Yeah. So why didn't they just have him give them access to the Demon World's Dragon Balls? Why did they go through all that extra shit?
So that's an interesting question, and I was asking that too. So Neva later on allows them to gather Earth's Dragon Balls, right? Which was an epic fucking scene.
Facts.
And I'm thinking, well, he seems to not have any issues with the morality of his actions when it comes to like them like demons making wishes. So why is it that he specifically set up guardians over the demon realm's Dragon Balls that he created? And why aren't they trying to get him to like stop him? Because he was like, "Yo, good work" when he was walking up for the first time, Neva, and they like bowed, like one of them bowed to him. So they clearly like listen or like care about him.
Right.
So yeah, you have an excellent point, and I think that's something that needs to be explored a little bit more, because he's clearly doing something for something. Like he's like his life gets extended for 1,000 years, and he gathers the Dragon Balls and let them make their wish. So he's not like the kind elderly like old guy that he's portrayed to be. Like he's getting something for this.
Right. He's a
So
demon.
that's a great question.
Yeah, I think
demon.
I think they tried to do a little Toriyama pun. Said he's very forgetful. He's like senile. He has a badass memory, but I don't know how that would like incorporate with the Guardians that's guarding the Dragon Balls. That shit seemed a little extra. But we got that amazing scene from it though, so it can't be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was pretty fun.
just real quick, just take like a holistic standpoint, I guess. I like them including the demon world again. I know they kind of tapped into it a lot in like the original Dragon Ball when they had like Demon King Piccolo.
Bro, this shit
Goku
is
went
like
there, right?
dropped after
This shit is giving me what's that shit called? What's that game called? Xenoverse vibes. I don't know if y'all ever played Xenoverse and shit.
No, that's facts
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
it just kind of feel like that. Like the whole like Majin race thing, you
Yeah.
create a character. Yeah, no, that's a good comparison. But y'all seen in Dragon Ball, Goku actually goes to the demon realm and fights in a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wearing like a purple
Lord.
ninja suit or some shit.
I think it was after the Buu saga, right?
No. This is
he's done
filler
Before
from,
the Buu saga? Yeah, okay.
No, this is Kid Goku. Like this is
Wait, Kid Goku?
after. Yeah, this is filler for the
it was
anime.
originally introduced in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's after the fortune teller Baba saga.
Well, he does it again in Z too, though. Then he goes to the demon realm in Z. Yeah, he falls there.
No. Hell is different. Hell's not the
okay.
Yeah,
that's the afterlife. That's
Right.
Yeah,
the demon
because
realm is like the living.
The demon realm, which you'll like learn in the episode, it's a realm. Well, you don't really learn it; it's kind of like implied. But I watched like some Geekdom 101 videos in the past, so I know it's a realm. It's a realm that's like outside of like the main universes. So it's like the heavenly realm where like the angels and Whis and shit, and it's like the demon realm, but it's not hell. It's a completely different like dimension. That's why they
kind of insinuated
fishes,
that. Yeah.
When they go inside the fish's mouth, it like teleports them to this white room.
Right.
And then it's another fish, and there's like, okay, what specific universe do you want to go to? So they have to like
specific in this fucking episode.
Yeah, like even with the wishes, right? Like sure, it's like okay, like but how old though? Like he's
and
like,
how old do you want the ones that's already 8?
Yeah, it's like you got some kids here. He's like, how old do you want them? They already kid. I'm gonna turn kid to a kid. Like what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that was good. But apparently this fish is like, yo, what universe you want to go to? He's like 7. He's like, okay, well, what I guess is like what number in the universe? So I'm like, maybe they have like sectors.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
List, so he's like, what's the closest to Earth? 3? Let's send us the fucking 3. Like he's like, oh, okay, cool, bet. But yeah, any final thoughts on like the Dragon Balls, the Demon Worlds, Guardians, the Tamagami, whatever?
I don't think Bara gave his opinion on it.
Yeah,
with the 3 worlds
specifically, I do want to dive deeper into the demon world because originally, just off of the first episode of Daima, I'm pretty sure this isn't necessarily like a big complaint. Like they haven't necessarily explained too much of it yet, but I did kind of look up some. I guess I'm a geekdom merchant too. I did kind of watch some reviews and look at some videos about Daima. They did kind of describe the demon world. I do want them to dive deep into that, and also I'm interested in the actual power scaling in the demon world. Now, of course, the current Demon King is like he seems super fodder. Yeah. So I'm guessing most people there are likely not going to be like that, or not actually going to be like that good. But I do want to see, like, is there some potential down there? Could there potentially be like some other stuff that they bring over to Super? And not only that, like, I'm excited, and I don't know, to be honest, I'm not even sure if the manga Super is still going on because I know they did go on a bit of a hiatus. But when it does come back, like, do they actually make references like the Demon World? Because that'll pretty much tell us like how impactful some of these stuff are in regards to like the overall series of Dragon Ball. So I'm kind of excited for it.
Bet. So the scaling is going to be pretty low, just given the time period.
Yeah,
I can't see them maxing out past Super Saiyan 3. I mean, Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 in this because I saw it in the trailer. But I don't think Gohan's like the strongest individual fighter right now. So, I mean, he might be
I got
studying
cap.
though.
All right, now we got.
No. This was known for
definitely
years.
Well, I
No,
mean,
no.
spoiler, but Gohan goes with Vegeta and Goku. I mean, I guess it's not a spoiler when they go searching for
Yeah,
the Dragon Balls in the universe. So he's going to be incorporated in the story. I don't think he's going to be all studying.
Ultimate Gohan is the strongest non-fused character
Right.
towards the end of Z. At least like the Buu Saga stuff. And then you got like obviously your fused characters, but you're like Gohan's that guy. But excuse me, it's been a few months since the Buu Saga and he's been studying, so I don't like he'll get like powerful in like a day, but like dog shit like over the course of like a month. I don't know. It's weird with his like up and down. His like sliders are fucking insane.
Muscles got memory.
but
You
yeah.
just work out a little bit, the muscles come back. Maybe there's just
Yeah, but
like
his shit don't come back. His shit comes back better. Like it's fucking insane. Like he'll be a level 1 and then like he'll be level 10, she'll be a level 1, then come back a level 100. It's like, yo, what the fuck?
all right, maybe it's kind of like, all right, sort of like humans or whatever. They say muscles have memory. Like if you work out, if you was like in shape when you were younger and you start working out again, like it won't take you long for your muscles to start coming back to how they were. Maybe Saiyans just have like a overactive gene like that.
Maybe, but Gohan is definitely like a mutant. Like, I know I joked about that, but like it's not even because they're starting to compare him to Broly in Super with the whole Gohan Beast thing and like how he transforms and controls his rage and he helps Broly get Super Saiyan in the manga. Yeah, so Gohan's like it's actually funny when Gohan's like revved up and like in the shit and training, he actually gets like fewer boosts versus like when he comes back randomly and just trains and then he'll just get like an exponential boost. He's better off just being dog shit for a little bit and just coming back. Like it's fucking insane. But yeah, so like they take the Namekian, hop in a plane, hop into the fish's mouth, teleport to another fish that sends them to Universe 7. And apparently his sister, the good doctor, had already went there, so she's scheming. And then we cut over to Trunks' birthday party.
Bro, it was kind of funny with Dende and Mr. Popo. Dende was like, should we go down there and I guess fight with them or some shit? I don't know what the fuck he was insinuating, but he was like,
You know,
should we go
Popo was
down
like, yo, they having fun. Should we go? And then they was like, nah, bro, we got work, bro. Like,
It was like
we on the
something could
clock.
happen, and it was like,
Yeah,
well,
it's
something happened.
Well, you're right. Some shit happened. Some shit going down, man. It's game over, man. Game over.
Hey,
Nah, that
yo,
was
Well,
fire.
no. I'm not over how Dende ain't stand on business in that scene right there.
No, he
bro.
did.
Like he couldn't. He ain't. Well, nah, partner.
He
ain't
launched an
stand on business.
attack. He just got packed.
Launched an attack, bro. He could at least call for backup. He could have communicated to Goku,
Yeah, that's
communicate to
true.
Piccolo,
Yeah,
had
that's
somebody
facts.
Bro
transmission there.
grabbed him from behind.
bro, he was
I'm like,
shell
yo,
shocked, bro. Like he saw old dude doing some shit he ain't never seen before.
that shit was fire. That old dude was fire, bro.
Bro.
His eyes was glowing and shit, blue
Bruh.
energy. Like he was pulling like the Dragon Balls out the sea and shit.
He's-
This motherfucker's a god demon.
He said
The fuck?
they've been used already. This is gonna be hard, and this motherfucker just pulled them out like it was nothing. I
He
was
just
like,
did some easy shit. It's like, man, you was a flexing motherfucker back in your day, old
Hell
man.
yeah, he
wasn't
was.
you?
Hey,
You already know he was.
Shout out to FBK, and if you guys want to join the membership program, do hit that button. He said,
What's
then
up,
they
bro?
got some training to do. You see how that old Namekian handled them balls. Then they got to get his ball handling up. Pause.
Nah, this is a fact. Bro was looking like Kyrie out there, bro. He literally just found the Dragon Balls out of nowhere and just turned them from stone to actual Dragon Balls, bro. We
Yeah.
haven't seen that
Bro,
since like some of the
ever.
OGs back on them.
that's what
I
I was
don't
saying. This
remember
dude
anybody
is
doing
like
that.
he's an infinite wish hack. Like I'm gonna make my 3 wishes, and you can just gather my shit and like make them normal again, and I can just have 3 more. Nah, this dude's he gotta die, bro.
Even the elder Namekian couldn't do no shit like that if I don't remember. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly. Yeah, I don't.
Nah, he just touch your head like a fucking weirdo, like
Yeah,
and give you
a
like super
pedophile,
strength.
give
Like,
you
well, I wasn't gonna go that far, but like, I
Nah,
get you.
bro.
Nah, I get you.
nah.
Bro,
I-
caressed Krillin's head like that's crazy. Bro.
But Krillin was a grown man though, so that's a different story.
Wait, so was it Frieza didn't have access to none of these Namekians, bro?
That's
Like,
for
I'm
real
confused.
though. For real.
No,
I
them
think so.
Namekians was like real ones. It was like, nah, we ain't getting you shit, bro. We'd rather die. He's
Well,
like,
nah,
No, the demon
the
Namekian.
Namekians on planet Namek, yeah,
Oh, the demons.
probably. But I'm talking about like other Namekians, because like there's other Namekians in like other dimensions that's looking like
Maybe
they'll
Frieza
just
don't know
help
nothing
people.
about it though, because you talk
Yeah,
about
he don't know
different
nothing about
dimensions.
that.
Yeah, Frieza ain't
like-
dimension hopping.
There's no shot he don't know about the demon realm. There's no shot.
I don't think he do, bro. Like, there's no indication of any of that stuff with Frieza.
Yeah.
Like even when the demons watching Majin Buu, like they're not like, oh man, these are the guys that beat Lord Frieza. Like they like don't need, like they just mentioning Buu and shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a different world. Now like Super Frieza, like yeah, he hopped in different dimensions. I think in like a become Black Frieza, like a room and
Did he
spirit and
dimension
time in a
him?
different dimension.
Oh.
I think he said he found a room and spirit of time in a different dimension or something like that.
Oh shit. I gotta reread that.
Maybe I think I don't know.
chose the path of most resistance. Like damn.
For real.
Nah, this shit's fire though.
Did you want to continue on a summary?
Oh
I
yeah,
did have a
real
question.
quick.
I want to jump ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the Trunk stuff, his 9th birthday, and they're also like celebrating the return of Earth because Kid Buu destroyed planet. So that's how you know, like obviously not that much time, and of course Krillin has hair, so there's that. And he asked Trunks about his height. So we get some Saiyan biology recap. We already probably knew this. Saiyans start to grow around 15 because that's how old Goku was at the start of Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball. He's like 15, 14, 15. He started like growing from there. And then we get the Potara stuff, which we already spoke about, and then Goku fights with Vegeta, which was pretty cool. Although this Vegeta is not Super Vegeta. This is like maxing out at Super Saiyan 2. So obviously Goku like runs his fucking pockets right now. No ultra ego. But yeah, so that was pretty cool to see that they were training before Super. So it kind of like started like 3 years prior. So that's kind of interesting. And I think that's it before Popo and old boy get they like a house ran through and they stole their fucking shit and made wishes.
FBK made it funny, bro. Do you remember when
Bro.
Popo offered dude some juice?
No, he did
Excuse me?
do that shit. And he was like, no, thank you. He was like, no, thank you, sir. I did like the Kai though, like when Dende tried to like run and get like a hug, like bro chopped him and he's like, is there a problem? he reminded me of like a white teacher that I had like yeah, like one of those teachers like, yeah, is there a probably slammed something on that? Is there a problem? It's like, okay, that's funny. He just whooped the dude's ass and asked him if there was a problem. Yeah, so we got the Neva. He does some dope shit. He senses and then summons the balls, and then reverts the balls back to normal and makes their wish. And then they wished for them to be kids. And then that scene was pretty like kind of, I don't know. It looked painful, bro. Like especially with like
it wasn't
Chi-Chi,
like the other
Boma, and Krillin he was faded, bro.
Bro,
I was like, damn, Krillin.
You think that evil third eye is gonna give him a power boost?
Yes.
Has to.
Yeah, did I mention the third? Yeah, so his second wish is
I
to
had it
wish
in my
for the
notes.
evil.
Sorry.
Yeah, his
I
second
wasn't
wish is to wish for the evil third eye, which was passed down throughout their family, but it was lost during the reign of Deborah's father, Abora. So they lost that power. So Deborah might have been like, no pun intended, on demon time. If he had the evil third eye versus Gohan in the Buu saga, that dude would have been like fucking people up, I think. And then Goma says that is something that grants absolute power. So that's very a lot of power. So yeah. So that's interesting. He wants the evil third eye for his second wish.
Well, I gotta ask y'all this because I might just be hating, but them turning back into kids, it just invites the GT comparisons, right?
I like GT though, so I don't have like a problem with that.
I didn't like the
I
world
get-
tour part though. I didn't like when they was in space with Pan and shit. That shit was, it could have went without it.
Well, everything was pretty much the baby stuff onwards is what I like. Everything before that, the General Wildo stuff is alright. Mostly when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time and fights him, that's probably my favorite stuff with that arc. But yeah, it's like the baby stuff is like the Tuffles. That shit was like peak. The baby Vegeta, the Golden Monkey Ape transformation, Super Saiyan 4. That shit was amazing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fine. To be honest, I don't even think it was that bad. To be honest, but I feel like the overall perception of GT is kind of negative, and them kind of like I won't necessarily call it rehashing, but like reusing the old, let's say, theme of the arc. I feel like that could be seen as like a negative.
They kind of stretch it though,
Maybe.
because in GT, only Goku turns into a child. They got everybody turning into children. Vegeta, everybody.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like if they use Super Saiyan 4, would you think that was a problem?
Well, I don't necessarily think it'll be a problem. I just think it'd be depending on how they use it. Like for example, if they redo it like how they redid Broly and like canonize it, like I wouldn't necessarily think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But
So
also
yeah.
but also you'd have to like cover your tracks because you do have like a whole other series after this. So make sure you explain why they didn't use it in Super. Make sure like things like that would probably be like my biggest concerns with a Super Saiyan 4 form.
Well, like you said, it could be like something like they tapped into something very specific in the demon realm or something. Um,
Could
and
be.
maybe like they
They can
forgot
only
about it
use
or
it, or they can
whatever.
only use it in the demon realm or some shit.
Yeah, like maybe like very specific, like his tail grows back and blah blah blah, but he loses his tail and like maybe his memories, and they just never access that more primal version of their primal power up. I personally don't want it because obviously it collides with Super too much, and then also if it comes out now, then it's definitely weaker than Super Saiyan God. So that's fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want that.
So you'd prefer it be stronger than Super Saiyan God?
I want that shit to be like I want that to be their final transformation. Like Super Saiyan 4 makes so much sense for like it links with their heritage. It's like the perfect all that other shit Ultra Instinct and shit. Like that's just like their biology reacting to external powers. That's like their Kekkei Genkai. Like they can their body's like, yo, okay, this there's like destruction key. Okay, how can I incorporate this? Okay, Ultra Ego. That's why they have so many fucking that's why like the Trunks transformation is kind of ass pulley, but it makes sense. Because literally their Kekkei Genkai is like, okay, new circumstances, let me like make you a form to adapt to it. That's why they can have so many fucking forms. It makes sense. But no, I want Super Saiyan 4 to be like their final shit. Me personally.
Well,
But, yeah.
let me ask you a question, piggybacking off of
They
that,
should
not to go
have
too
made
far off the
Beast
topic.
Gohan look like Super Saiyan 4. That would have been fire.
That would have been too far.
Yeah, I would have been fired too. But let me ask you a question, not to go too far off the topic. Would you be opposed to like, let's say, a Super Saiyan Blue 2, which will eventually go to a 4?
I think they already have two
Um,
in Super Saiyan Blue because their hair gets spikier, but no.
um, would I be opposed to it? I don't want that, no. But if they happen, it would make sense. Like I said, like
Vegeta
no
tapped
matter
into that, though.
they
Would you
can
call
come out with
Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue 2? Because it's
nah.
the
I
ascended
call it like a
version.
super,
I just call it
like I
Royal
call it like the
Blue.
Super Vegeta version. Like remember when he had that Super Vegeta fighting against Cell, which was
Yeah,
like kind
yeah.
of like Super Saiyan
Facts,
2.
It
facts.
does look like that, like Super Vegeta with blue. Yeah, it does look
Yeah,
like
because all
that.
his muscles just get bigger and shit. Just get buffer.
I just
Mm.
always felt like Vegeta should have had a form. Like Vegeta's bloodline should be different from Goku's and special because he's a royal to the where like he can unlock a form that Goku just can't never unlock because he
Yeah, that
just
royal
is
shit don't mean
genetics.
nothing. That
Yeah, that
nigga's been
royal
getting
shit
shitted
don't
on
mean
since he
nothing,
was a
bro.
kid,
Like,
bro.
yeah.
I could have sworn they was using the Naruto merchant stuff where they were saying, hey, just because you have like a like a path doesn't necessarily mean you have to go down that path. They were kind of like doing that
Well,
where it's like, hey, Goku is like the janitor and he just surpassed the king.
well, yeah, but well, so something I wanted them to do in the Dragon Ball Broly movie. Because like this was before the movie came out, just like teasers and shit. They're like Goku and Broly and baby Goku, baby Broly, baby Vegeta and pods, with like King Vegeta talking over them. And I was like, maybe when like with the threat of Frieza and his like force, maybe like they started to experiment and try to create like mutant Saiyans, and then that's how like secretly that's what Goku always was like a experimental Saiyan.
A
That's
genetic
why he's able
freak.
to like yeah, like him and Vegeta, like they were like this new generation of like enhanced Saiyans to like combat Frieza, but like they never really manifested. It was like dormant, and then like later on, Goku. That's why Goku can like like have no limits, and other Saiyans are like dog shit because they were like, but they never did that. I was like, fuck, that was like a wasted opportunity. Um, but yeah, I don't know. But my whole point
Well,
with Super Saiyan 4 was I think there are some aspects in GT that's fantastic, and some aspects, like you said, that are like, I would say broadly disliked. I like Kid Goku in GT. He's fucking cool to me. Although I don't like how he got bigger in Super Saiyan 4. That was stupid, but they should have just kept him as an adult if that was the case. But or at least reverted him back by the time he unlocked Super Saiyan 4. But outside of that, I like them turning into kids because I love Kid Goku. He's like my favorite Goku. So I don't mind him being a kid
Wait,
again.
after he turns Super Saiyan 4, he never goes back though.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, like he never
No.
goes back. Like every time he goes back into like his like base form, he was a kid again. Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 4 for whatever
Yeah.
reason made him big. Oh, that's what you're saying? My bad. Okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, I don't like that shit. Yeah, after he got turned into a kid, all the adventures with Trunks and Pan, whatever, they come back. He should have been reverted back into an adult. Certainly, certainly post baby fight for sure. Like the Super 17 shit, he should have definitely been an adult. And the Shinron stuff, he should have been an adult for sure. Yeah, but yeah. So I get your point, Bar. You make an excellent point. It could taint the series, but I think the passing of Akira Toriyama will like neg any of that negative shit. So yeah,
I
think it's
forgot
a good
Super
idea.
17 is in GT. That was a dope ass art.
I don't remember too much from it. Oh no, it was cool. Yeah, they went to hell and Goku fought like Frieza and Cell at the same time, and then like Piccolo Sakura. Yeah, that shit was sick. Yeah, that was a good arc. See,
I'm
like
thinking
GT
that's
got
just
some
a
dope
movie.
shit, bro.
I'm thinking that's a movie. You're right. That was an
Yeah,
art.
yeah, it felt like a movie,
It
didn't it?
did.
Like,
Yeah.
it was like fucking their version of Reanimation. Like everybody was just coming back from hell. And it's like Nappa showed up. He's like, Vegeta, like I want my revenge. And Vegeta's like, bitch, I am so much stronger than you. Like over 9,000 had you trembling in your fucking boots, bro. Like, stop the cap,
Street
bro.
to
Like,
9 trillion now. Like, what are you talking about?
yeah, bro, I got a mustache now, bro. I got a daughter now. Like, fuck you mean, bro? Like, like, fuck out of here. But yeah, no, that was pretty sick.
Yo,
Yeah,
FBK brings
so
up something dope though.
what is that?
I had this in my notes. I don't know if it was like an insignificant topic. How y'all feel about it? But them like making reference to the ears a lot. That demon, the Demon King. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, pointy ears.
Yeah, like pointy
Goma.
ears. He was like, their ears are round, but they're flying.
Yeah, so okay, I'm glad you brought that up because this is interesting. There's so much information about like during like the Buu Saga recap in terms of like the dialogue. So Degesu, the Kai, says when they see their power, right? They're like, yo, these dudes are too strong. And they're like, yo, are they Majin? So that kind of speaks to how powerful the Majin are in the demon realm. To where like they saw that level of power and immediately compared them to the Majin. And then they were like, nah, they're not Majin because they don't have pointy ears. So this also lets you know that the Majin have pointy ears. So we get like a visual description and also like a power description somewhere around there. But then also the fact that they could even attempt to say like a Saiyan who's like a humanoid looks like a Majin kind of speaks to what the Majins might look like. They might be humanoid. They might be like Majin.
You never seen the
looking.
Majin doctor chick?
What do you mean?
I put a picture in Discord. They have a Majin.
Wait,
That's
wait,
just
no. I don't want to spoil it. No,
it's not a spoiler. This is from Xenoverse or something like that. It's not even canon.
oh, you mean Dr. Giro's wife?
That's his wife?
With the glasses?
Excuse me?
With the
Yeah.
glasses?
She's a
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a
yeah, that's
Majin.
his wife. No, his wife was he turned her into a cyborg, and I think she was experimenting with the Majin stuff. I forgot the storyline, but he is Android 21 from the video.
Ah, you're right. She is an android. Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a Majin android. That shit was sick. That was really dope. Yeah. But yeah, so there's that stuff with the whole Majins. So I guess Majins can look like people, like humanoids. I'm not sure if it's like a race or like a group. But there's definitely 3 worlds within the demon world, and there's 3 Dragon Balls. So I think, Bar, you're onto something. It's probably going to be the case that they can't use the Dragon Balls from Earth because a wish was made, and they don't got like God fucking Namekian and Demon King here to like reverse them. So probably the case is going to be that they need to use the Demon World's Dragon Balls to fix what happened. And they'll probably have to travel to all 3 demon worlds in the demon realm and then fight the Guardians to get the balls. And then once they have all 3, they can make like their giant fuck you wish at the end probably, and then revert things back to normal is what I suspect is going to happen. I think Goma is incompetent. He presents like this smug, pricky kind of demeanor, but I think he's actually like a nice guy. Because even when like he was laughing at Deborah's death, his Kai, he's like, well, maybe we shouldn't like celebrate like his death, even though like Deborah's death benefited him. And the Kai is like the inverse. He comes off like shy and timid or whatever sometimes, but I think he has like a sinister side. He kind of reminds me of Zamasu a little, just less pretentious because Zamasu was a kind of a prick. But yeah, so like those dynamics are really interesting. But yeah,
Bar brings up a.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna let y'all
Oh,
cook.
yeah, my bad.
I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. I'm fucking these chips up. I know that though.
Yo, what kind of chips you got, bro?
Damn, my bad.
Sweet chili Doritos?
Actually,
My
that's
favorite
exactly
chips.
what I have.
Hey, no, for real, bro?
No, I'm dead ass. That's exactly what I'm eating right now.
No, you full of shit.
No, I'm dead. What the hell? I gotta lie about some chips for? That's exactly what I'm
shit.
eating.
Nah, that's crazy. That's my favorite chip, bro. Sweet chili.
They
Hell
got the
yeah.
variety pack. That's what I'm eating.
No. I'm gonna test your shit real quick. I'm gonna test you now. You ready?
What's up?
What color is the package?
Purple.
He know his shit. Okay.
You thought I was
Say
bullshit
less.
about what chips I was eating?
Say less.
Crazy.
Say less.
So
fuck.
a couple of questions as we
Yeah, go ahead.
hopping off this. Do you think we'll see any reference of Oob? I know he isn't necessarily
Yes.
introduced to Dragon Ball yet, but you think so?
He has been in my manga.
Well, they already did it. They referenced like Goku's wish, but I think that's about it. It's like he hasn't even been like a year, so the bro is not even like he's like
Little
a fucking fetus. He's not even born yet.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
true. But they did kind of give Goku a heads up in Super. You never know. They could like give him another heads up or an initial heads up. You never know.
They need to bring Oob into the Super manga, like that shit. They like after
Yeah,
they do all
facts.
this stuff, in like Whis and Beerus, like they fight and Piccolo and Goku fight and Orange Piccolo, all that shit. Bring Oob in because Oob's like one of my like top 10 favorite characters, and he don't even do shit. Really, is just from GT. Which is another great thing about GT when he fuses, it becomes Maj. I can't never say this shit. Oob. Yeah, that shit fire. And there's also like some fan stuff on YouTube.
Yep.
Where he
I've
like
seen it.
fuses with Majin Buu and like, but it's like cooler than GT. It's like that shit was amazing, bro. So that shit was sick. Like Majin Buu would come out and like talk to him, like a little parasite.
I know exactly which one you're talking about too. I've seen that.
Yeah, that shit, I don't know what it's called. I can never find it, but like that shit, I always want to like rewatch it. Like that fight with that version of Maju was fucking fantastic. I hope they do that because that character was cool.
They probably
There's,
scrubbed
like,
that shit from the internet, honestly.
Yeah, Dragon Ball AF or something. I don't know what it's called.
It wasn't AF. I know what you're talking
AF's
about.
old shit though, but yeah, I don't know what that shit's called, but yeah. Okay, yeah. So Goma makes his wish. They turn into kids, which looks painful, and then the episode cuts off. So this felt like an opening to a movie. Like this shit was fantastic. I gave it a 9 out of 10, mostly because I suspect there's like higher heights, but I definitely wanted to like reward the peakness of it all because they definitely paid attention to like some detail. There's some weird stuff with like the Patara or whatever, but yeah, like this was fantastic. 9 out of 10 for me. What about you guys?
Well, let me ask you a quick question after you give that rating.
Yep.
How far do you think the animation will drop off after the first episode?
Not far at all, actually, because I've seen the trailer, and the trailer kind of went deep. Like I saw bro turn Super Saiyan 2, so they gotta be into some shit by then.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be like consistent. Plus, this is like Akira Toriyama's last work. This ain't no fuck shit. So like, don't like you got one shot to make this great, and if you fuck him over like that,
bro.
Yeah, like
they'll never
like
get into
there's
it.
so many worldwide, so many Dragon Ball fans. Like the disrespect if you do something like that to like one of his last works would just be crazy. So they can't do that. No.
I give that shit a 9 out of 10 too, though. I had different expectations for it, but I was not disappointed at all. I did not see it going in that direction. But it was really good. The comedy.
I didn't realize how much I like the new characters. Like I like their playful, but they're so Akira Toriyama. Like he has like that comedy that he puts into his like work. It's like a signature. It's like,
that's what I was telling Bara. Like I was
so
like,
fucking Dragon Ball.
That's how you can tell Akira Toriyama had his hand in it because it has his gag humor in it.
Yeah, it was great. Like you were saying, like the stink stuff is like so simple but like so good, and like just like the way they were like shocked because like the doctor was still there listening to their plans after she had left. They were like, oh shit, like what the fuck, you still here? Like it just had the vibe of Akira, and like that felt really nostalgic to me.
Yeah, I feel my whole thing with Akira, I just hope he's involved in like the big stuff. Like, of course, like the entertainment value, the comedic stuff, that's peak. But like in regards to like correcting some of the retcons or potentially even adding some canon information, I just hope Toriyama is like penning those stuff because like I feel like those are gonna be like stuff that lasts for like years and years and years.
Shit, if you hoping Akira Toriyama to clear up some retcons or plot holes, you're gonna be disappointed, brother. He's just
Yeah,
gonna make more for you.
yeah.
Well, just
It's
the ones that
known.
we've seen. If he creates more, that's fine, bro. But just the ones that we've seen already, like if he corrects those, like that'd be fine. And to be honest, I feel like this right here, and this might actually be a hot take, but like I feel like Boruto, or not even Boruto, Naruto could create an even better version of Daima. Like I feel like if they explore the 15 years between Shippuden and Boruto, like that honestly might be a better series than Boruto. Like, but the thing with that is like actually correcting the plot holes and making sure that Kishimoto like penning over like all the important stuff that might be like opened up, like all the plot holes that might be opened up and something like that, and even
If
correcting
any,
some of the plot holes in the past. To be
if
honest,
wait, so what was your rating? If we're
oh,
about to hop over
I
to
give it a
Naruto.
10.
Oh,
I
okay.
give it a 10 because I severely underrated Daima.
Yeah,
Now
I did too.
I will
I'm
say
not
this.
gonna lie.
I thought, yeah, I thought a lot of this would be CGI. I thought it would be like super childish, but
Mm-hmm.
not. It, to be honest, it felt like a Dragon Ball Super episode in regards
Facts.
to like a new addition to Dragon Ball Z. I didn't expect that, so I got to give it a 10. Also, like I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple of CGI when the ship arrived on I forgot the actual place,
It's
but
alright,
when
just
it
a little
arrived
bit.
next
When
to
it's just a
Dende,
little bit of CGI,
yeah,
it's
just a
Yeah,
little
just a
like
bit,
little
that kind of
bit.
yeah.
stuff.
Don't
It
overdo
saves
it.
money so that when they have the
Shenron
fights,
popping out,
we can
yeah.
we can turn up. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, it definitely surprised me because I really thought it'd be like some other stuff, but not. They're handling it correctly. I just hope that they do handle it correctly. Again, I asked Mel, does he or how far he believes the animation will fall off. He kind of like made me a little bit confident because looking at the trailer, it did look peak. It looked peak, and I was, in my personal opinion, probably like dozens of episodes in, probably even like 12 max, like 12 episodes in. So I feel like the animation could be good if they handle this correctly. It could be one of the best Dragon Ball series. And to be honest, I know this might be bad for Mello, but I think it'll definitely probably be better than GT.
Did
I'll
they
say that.
say how many episodes they're supposed to be getting for this though?
I'm not
I heard it
sure.
was like 7 months, but with Dragon Ball, like to be honest, I don't even really take their deadline serious because I believe Dragon Ball Super was supposed to end at like Goku Black, the Black arc. So
Who
like,
said
and
that?
they pretty much extended that. I forgot who said that. But this is like 5 years old lore of
Like
Dragon Ball
20,
Super.
28-ish episodes. That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah,
So you
so
think you
like,
get
and then
about, let's say you get about
Mhm.
3 episodes a month. Let's just say that about 3 episodes a month. Probably 4, but let's say you get 3.
No, I think it'll be weekly. It'll definitely be weekly. Well, it's just how long it lasts for. Would it be 6 months? Would it be 7 months? I heard 7 months. So like, it
It's
could
about
be
20
longer.
something episode maybe.
Yeah, from what I think they're just trying to give the Boruto manga time to actually like put in more arcs, so like they could
The
actually
hell
like
does
have a
Dragon Ball and
solid like.
Boruto got to do with anything?
What you mean? What Boruto did I talk about? I said Boruto.
No, you was talking about Dragon
No,
Ball, and then you said that gives Boruto enough time to.
Freudian slip.
oh, I'm
Freudian
fried.
slip.
I meant Dragon Ball Super. I guess Dragon Ball Super.
Bro,
I'm
bro,
like,
where my
what?
dummies, bro? Bro done
I'm
stole
fried.
some,
Oh, yeah.
bro. He done stole some, bro.
That just gives Dragon Ball Super enough time to install more arcs. The Dragon Ball Super manga right now is on hiatus, but I think that's going to be like the main anime project from Dragon Ball. Where hey, they probably want like probably 2-3 more arcs from the Dragon Ball manga, and then they have like a solid 3 to 4 year like block of Dragon Ball anime like that could actually be like sold or potentially broadcasted. So I feel like they're probably doing that. So if the Daima anime does like significantly well, like as well as Super did at first, I feel like they could definitely expand it.
Bro,
At
any
least an
Dragon Ball
arc or
anime
two.
is gonna do numbers. I'm just saying that.
I don't. Well,
I think so too.
I don't know if they can expect. I don't want them to continue this story. I wanted it to just be like a one
A
and
one
done.
shot. Mm-hmm.
Because shout out to Joker too. Okay, this fuck like sequels are tough. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, just like knock it out, do one, and just be finished with this shit. Mostly because I don't like this time period. Like you can't give me fucking
What you
Ultra
mean?
Ego and go back, bro. Like I'm sorry, like
I
because
get that. I
I'm
get that.
not getting like silver head. Like I'm on my like yo, where's Lamoro shit, bro? Like where's Granola? Like I want to see Gohan Beast versus fucking Vegeta Ultra Ego. I want to see my boy Orange Piccolo go up against fucking Goku that they're hinting at that fight. I want that shit. Like do your thing with this. This is gonna be beautiful. Akira Toriyama is one of his last works. Then let's go to Super. Like, yeah, let's go to Super real quick, real quick.
Hey,
Yeah, I
and
gotta get
so
that moral shit.
did they kind of tell us that at this time period, Goku's stronger than Vegeta?
Oh, he's absolutely stronger.
I didn't hear that. Well,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I
base
personally
Goku and
didn't hear
base
that.
Vegeta. Well, they had the beam struggle. I guess Goku kind of like let his shit go and sock my dude in the face, but it seemed like
Well,
Goku
remember
was winning the beam struggle though.
this age
We didn't see Vegeta's
775.
reaction to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And like,
saying. At this time period, they're
yeah.
giving us the
Vegeta's definitely weaker than Goku. Like,
Well, I don't know
Goku can
about that.
max out.
We can't just be we
No,
can't
no,
just be
no,
throwing out them statements.
no. He is. Like, Goku maxes out at Super Saiyan 3 right now. He's alive, so that's gonna be like very stressful in his body. They're probably even in Super Saiyan 2. They're probably like right around where they were at the end of Buu Saga, where like Vegeta's like, Kakarot, you're the best. Like, just look how Goku performed against Kid Buu versus how Vegeta did.
But it's weird though. Like their
I-
bases, like it doesn't. It seems like it doesn't matter what level they can ascend to as far as like the forms and shit. Their bases, like you can have Goku who's Ultra Instinct and then Vegeta who only reaches blue, but in their base, Vegeta's stronger than Goku. It's kind of odd.
It depends on
I'm
their
willing to say
output.
that.
But like
Oof.
they can only output so much in base. There's like
But
yeah.
real quick, the streets have been saying that Vegeta might actually gain a Super Saiyan 3 form in Super Ball and Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball Daima. He might
Oh,
gain
I
a
was
Super
saying-
Saiyan 3 form.
That makes sense. Well, wait, no, it doesn't make sense. Sorry. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, my fanboy kicked in. I was like, that's so fucking cool. I'm like, that's so bad. Make it make
Kid
sense.
Vegeta Super Saiyan 3?
Yeah, like that's so fucking sad. I remember that from the video games. Like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like just is fucking cool sounding.
Bro,
I don't even
and
like Super Saiyan 3.
As
and
an
I like
adult,
Vegeta
his hair is
Super
as
Saiyan.
big as his body. So as a kid,
Yeah.
it was gonna look like.
I'm hoping he's like an adult or something. I don't fucking know. Like I just wanted shit. Fucking give it to him.
My
But,
boy
like, it don't
Goku was
make
clowning
sense.
on Vegeta's height too, by the way, in this episode. That shit was funny as hell.
He's like,
Oh,
yo, you
yeah,
picking a
facts.
fight,
That
bro?
was
You
crazy.
picking a fight, bro? Nah, but like
Vegeta almost clapped him. I ain't gonna lie.
remember, Vegeta, when he fights Beerus, he only maxes out at Super Saiyan 2. Although he surpasses Goku, quote unquote, for a minute. But he maxes out at Super
Yeah,
Saiyan 2.
he smacked
so
his,
we know he
smacked
doesn't
his
get any
chick, bro.
forms.
Smacked his main piece.
My Bulma. He was nice about it. He could have like eviscerated the whole planet with one slap. Like he was nice about it, but I mean, she
My
got
boy's
back up.
pupils disappeared, bro. He was hot. You know you hot
Yeah,
when
you
you ain't
like
got no
these-
more pupils.
Bro, he slapped them cakes, bro. About to ascend. He about to go
facts.
to fucking Super Saiyan 4, bro. Like,
Unless he on some Diddy shit.
bro.
Ew, what?
Why you invoke the Diddler, bro? You say that brother. You
He
say
said
his
invoke the
name 3
Diddler like
times.
he's an evil spirit, bro.
Listen, you say that brother. You say his name 3 times. He gonna appear, bro. Relax.
Oh man.
Relax.
Hey,
You
I
already
don't
said-
I don't mean
Nah,
to
chill.
like to sidestep, but y'all know that they caught some chick lying about him, right? Some chick tried to sue him and then like caught him up lying. Caught her up lying.
I'm not surprised.
Let me find the exact number. Let me find it.
It's gonna be some people.
Bro,
come
it's
out the woodwork trying to say
170 something people, bro. If you're
Alright,
trying to
there
find
you
a
go, there you
number.
go. One out of 107.
Because 150
yo.
people came all at one time, but there was already 20
Bro.
people before that.
If it's 50 of them
Yeah.
fucking around, there's still left 100 that weren't. So, like,
This is a
yeah.
fact.
Bro, and
I'm
then a
not
picture.
surprised that some people.
Like-
I might take a shot. Shit, like yo, I was at a party. Yo, listen, I wasn't really there, but I was there. Okay, motherfucker drugged me. Like, yeah, give me some money.
Me too.
So I
that's
might
what
come
said.
out the woodwork, bro.
Bro,
Fuck that shit.
they got a picture of fucking J-Lo, Jay-Z, Diddy, some other dude, bro. J-Lo in her panties, Diddy and fucking Jay-Z and some other dude is in their fucking, in a, like a towel, bro. So it was like, what the hell happened with J-Lo,
I was
bro?
running a train on J-Lo.
Yes? I don't
Bro,
know if they
send that
was.
picture to
I don't
me,
know
bro.
if they was. I don't know. I gotta
Send that
find it on
picture to me.
Facebook. That's why I saw that.
For research purposes,
People on
you know.
Facebook. What are we doing here?
Bruh.
Yo,
Let me see.
Facebook's still a thing, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, man. That's why I've been getting the holes at, bro.
Oh shit! Breaking news:
You got
Denzel
it.
Washington
What?
cast as villain in Doctor Strange 3. I don't know if it's true,
Oh,
but
well,
that's some breaking
is there-
news for your ass.
Is there like an established villain he's playing?
I don't know, but I just saw this. It might be click. Oh, he got like almost 1 million subs. I don't know. I'll link it to you guys though.
Most likely a fact.
Oh,
He
I
look
found it.
dope as
I found it, bro. I'm gonna send it to you,
He looked
Mello.
dope in that thumbnail.
I got you, bro. I found it. Hold on.
I don't know if I want to see it now. I might get cursed. It might be like one of them horror movies. Like you play the tape, and next thing you know, it fucking follows. Let's I know I got Diddy popping out the bushes and shit. Like,
Yo, no.
ain't no fucking way, bro. Bro just
Yo,
appearing
like
out the
the
shadow in the corner.
diddler.
He appears out the shadow in the corner of your fucking room, bro. Like, yo, like relax, bro.
Look, there go the picture right there.
Yo, who's the guy they blurring out?
I have no idea. That's why I said some dude. I don't know who that is. And then some chick.
I heard a story that they were like slutting out Beyonce for like new artists and shit. Like she was like the one they gave them to like.
They said the same thing about Aaliyah, bro.
To ensnare them and shit. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. My bad. Didn't mean to jump off topic, but yeah, what was he talking about?
I mean, I was gonna advocate we talk about more pop culture content on the channel, anyways. But it's
nah, facts.
Yeah, we just gave our ratings for Daima. I think it's a fantastic series. It's pretty great. And we were talking about like some GT shit and some super stuff and nothing really. We're just kind of spitballing.
I did want to have y'all take on this. Cause I don't think y'all gave y'all opinions about my hot take. I believe.
What was that?
Naruto would have a better Daima series than Dragon Ball. What are y'all opinions?
Akira Toriyama? Not Akira Toriyama. Yeah, Akira Toriyama. I mean, if Akira Toriyama goes in his bag, then we can get something deeper but better. I don't know.
Oh, you mean Kishimoto?
Kishimoto. Who did I say? Toriyama? Yeah, if Kishimoto goes in his bag, my bad. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, Kishimoto. If he jumps in his bag, we can probably get something deeper with the Naruto series. But as far as better, I don't know, man. Dragon Ball is just nostalgic, man. It's hard to...
I think Kishimoto, in my opinion, is a better writer.
That's what I'm saying.
Than
yeah.
Toriyama.
That's what I'm saying. We can have something deeper for sure. No, I think I don't even think that's a hot take. I think this is absolutely true.
I think the Pain Invasion solo is anything Akira Toriyama's ever written.
That's why I said we can get something deeper if Kishimoto jumps in his bag. But
yeah, I think I agree with you. It'll be better. The thing about Dragon Ball is like it's so iconic.
That's what I'm saying.
And like it's really easy to just put those characters in any setting and have that shit pop.
Yep.
So
that's true.
It's difficult. So like you got Dragon Ball gives you like surface level, like blockbuster type of entertainment. That shit just gonna pop no matter what the fuck it is. It could be Goku taking a shit. That shit gonna like fly off shelves. Okay, like hotcakes. But like Naruto gonna make you cry. They gonna make you ponder your place on Earth and shit. Like that shit gonna hit like in a different kind of like intellectual, deeper way. And in that sense, yeah, I think it'll be written better. And of course, like the fights in Naruto ain't nothing to fucking sniff at. So
Kishimoto got to jump in his bag. That's what I'm saying. Like because like I think they dropped the ball a little bit with Boruto because I'm rewatching fights, right? And if you watch the Borushiki versus Kawaki fight. That fight had the like potential to be fucking amazing, and there's like certain parts of it, like when Kawaki like swipes his fucking big ass ninja tool arm at Boruto, it's like he slows down and like it's stupid. Like you just gotta watch the art frame by frame. They had so much potential to make certain fights like be way better than they are, and then, like drop the ball on it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I see what you mean. That anime adaptation, a lot of people didn't necessarily like it. I thought it was presentable.
It was decent, but it was like when we was reading the manga, like just bring yourself back to the moment when you were reading the manga, just imagining what the anime will look like when they finally animate this scene. Like we had high potential, like high expectations for it, and it's like it just didn't reach the expectations that I had.
I agree with that, but I feel like we shouldn't like penalize the anime because it didn't reach our expectations. Because comparing it to other animes, they wouldn't reach our expectations either. I feel like with Boruto, we just have this, I won't call it unrealistic because they've met it before, but like we have this huge expectations for the Boruto writers, and not Boruto writers, but the Boruto animators for huge fighting scenes. And if they don't meet that, then we downgrade lower than series that just come nowhere close to like a Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke.
It's a battle shonen, so I think that's like expected. And like they're supposed to be telling a lot of their story through fights because it's a battle shonen. So I mean, if they don't like deliver, then that's a them problem, not us.
No, them not delivering, us downgrading them because of that. I don't think that's a problem. But like us downgrading them lower than like anime or series that will never ever put out a Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. Like I feel like that's too much.
Yeah,
Like
an
we
example.
should downgrade them to like I don't necessarily have like an actual. Whoa, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Black
Like
Clover, My Hero
downgraded
Academia.
to Black Clover.
No, matter of fact, I won't say My Hero. My Hero Academia, they do have fights like that, but the Black Clover, I would say like 80 to 90% of series don't have fights close to a Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke, even like a Kawaki versus Garo. And if Naruto or if Boruto doesn't have fights like that, then they're downgraded to like the bottom 20% of animes. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you take away like the epic fights, what are you left with Boruto?
Everything else, I feel like some of the sentimental stuff is some of
You
the best parts of Boruto.
you
Kawaki's
make an
backstory
example.
is like Kawaki's backstory is huge. I feel like that right there was
Wait,
super
wait, wait, wait.
impeccable.
Sorry.
Even
Um, I think it's really easy to go to like the best arc in the franchise, like in the series rather. But like,
don't we do that for all the series? like if we're comparing
well,
it to like different series, we're gonna bring up the best arcs, right?
not really. Like, I think I could bring up like the Gentle Criminal, like the whole school festival arc in my hero, and I think there's some great shit in there as well. Like, even though they're not fighting, there's like some really dope shit. But my hero is really good at developing their side characters. It's actually kind of rare. It's actually kind of insane. Like right now in the anime, I mean, at least last time I was watching the anime, it's like Ochiko and like fucking what's the little killer psycho girl who drinks blood and shit? What's her name again? Toga?
Toga,
I
something
don't
like
forget.
that. It sounds
Yeah,
familiar. I know who you're talking about though.
but like they have an episode dedicated to them. A few episodes ago, they did something with like the heteromorph characters, the guy who controls like animals and shit, and the guy with the tail. Like I was like, these fucking characters are dogs. What the fuck are you doing a fucking episode about these losers? And then I watched the episode and cried. Okay, cried tears like a fucking baby. Okay, the fucking episode was fantastic. It was so good I had to make a video about it. So like they're really good at developing their side characters. So I think I can name pretty much any arc in My Hero, even the like some bad ones, and that shit's just gonna hit absent of any fights.
Oh yeah, I did kind of like exclude My Hero after I realized some of the stuff they had, especially the all for one versus one for all battle. I thought that right there was super peak. To be honest, I think they gave that the fight of the year over the Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke battle, even though I heavily disagreed.
Can I ask
So
you a
yeah,
question?
they're def.
What series is better, Boruto or My Hero?
From what I've seen so far, Boruto, easily.
The fuck? You say easily? Oh shit!
Yes.
Wow.
If we're
Okay.
just going off of my entertainment value, I'd prefer watching a Boruto episode than a My Hero Academia episode. But again, I haven't necessarily seen the full product. Like, if, for example, if you ask me my opinions about Attack on Titan before season 4, like it'd be significantly different than like post season 4. So like that, My Hero Academia could have something like that. So
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
want to make
honest.
any definitive statements.
My Hero's boxing with like prime Naruto, like the series, like at its peak. And that's not what Boruto is. Like I'm gonna be honest, like Boruto don't even sniff My Hero in terms of the writing. Like that
From
lady Nagat shit alone, like the character, the writing, like the host, like she's
got it.
like in the shadows of society, but then like All Might's propped up as like the shining beacon, but it's just surface level. Underneath it all, it's just like this rotten decay, and Izuku is a byproduct of indoctrination, so he can never reach her until he actually proves it through his actions. Like that shit is fucking amazing. Or like when Gentle Criminal comes back and like helps out, and it's like Izuku can reform criminals like his rogues gallery and turn them into heroes. Like all that shit. Like you're never too old to like achieve your dreams, and like you're never too like down and out in society to like achieve something. Like the writing alone is like masterclass shit. Like it's like, or like the heteromorph stuff I talked about, like the episode with like the guy with the tail, the guy who controls the animals. Like they touched on bigotry and racism. Like that shit is so well written. Boruto, I'm telling, like as a Boruto fan, out of respect for Boruto, because I know where it can go and what it's not doing. That shit don't even sniff the writing in My Hero. It ain't even close, bro. I don't, like, that's why when you said like I can understand your opinion, but when you said like easily, I'm like, ain't no fucking shot he said that, bro. You ain't watch My Hero.
Well, yeah. Again, I haven't necessarily seen the specifics part of My Hero Academia you're talking about, so I could have like different opinion after I do watch it. But like, I feel like Boruto does have like some great moments as well. Like for example, we talked about the Kawaki backstory. Even episode 66, when they're talking about like the backstory of Boruto, or Boruto having to reflect on the fact that he tried to cheat his way into becoming a Chunin, and also the actual scene with Sakura there, with Sari and everybody else looking at Boruto in such shame, and of course him having to come to Jesus moment in that particular moment. And not only that, even some like the anime canon quote unquotes that people like to like disregard, Boruto learning about the cycle of pain, the cycle of violence, or whatever. I forgot the actual name of it. Not only that, the actual Ryogi arc as well, where they talked about like the just thieves or something like that. I forgot the actual name of what they were called, but like the thieves that stole from the poor, stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Like I feel like those were like super like deep episodes that people just don't really care about because it's not a Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke.
The
Like,
anime,
it's just it.
well, this is the reason why I say the anime is better than the manga because it does the work that you mentioned. Like, there's a lot of stuff like eh, nature versus nurture, with the whole stuff with Mitsuki and his like little Mitsuki retrieval. Like, that's some powerful stuff. There's some excellent writing in the Boruto series. It's all in the anime for the most part. Like the bulk of the character development is all in the anime, which is the Boruto series, to be fair. But even with the best of it, they never really go far enough because they really can't. Because even it's so weird. The bulk of like their character development is in anime only, like anime canon stuff. But that shit has to like reset the characters to match where they are in the manga. So like even all that character development, it doesn't really carry over. It doesn't feel like it's like consequential to like that person's life because they need to like reset them to match up where Boruto is in the manga. Right? They can't have him like doing shit in the anime that he's not doing in the manga ultimately. So it kind of becomes meaningless development in a sense, which is fucking weird. But like the My Hero manga and the anime, like the development's in the fucking manga, right? So like you don't have that problem. Like it feels like even one thing I really like. I'm sorry, I'm standing on My Hero right now. One thing I really love, one of the many things I love about is the fact that you can see the consequences on their bodies, the scars, the missing limbs. Like Endeavor's my favorite character, and my God, do they fuck him up? My God, like Deku, they fuck him up. Like the rabbit hero, was Miracle, they fuck her up, and it's like the cost of being a hero, right? Like no good deed goes unpunished. Like there's just so much fucking depth there. But like I watched some shit with like I guess the best they ever did with that shit was like Naruto got his arm blown off, so and like they kept it off, or like the stuff with Sasuke, like that's like kind of, or like the stuff with like Guy, even though that shit don't even.
Boruto
really
eye
sense.
scarred.
Facts.
But that don't even. But the problem with that is how it happened. Like there was so much build. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yeah,
but
I remember.
We were always theorizing like what's going to happen, how's it going to happen, and he just like blocked an attack with his face for no fucking reason. Like, bro, like it wasn't like he was out of chakra or he didn't have any access to any, like, bro, he just blocked it with his, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, it didn't even make sense.
It's like you're fighting and you just block a punch with your fist.
Yeah, it's like he just jumped in the fucking way. Like, bro wasn't even like speed blitzing, so he walked up to her. Like, bro wasn't like, oh shit, I gotta like use max speed, but I can't control myself, so I can't stop and block, so I just gotta throw my. It wasn't none of that. Bro slow walked up to her and like swiped slowly, and bro just like blocked with his eye. It was fucking retarded. So like, given how it happened, even like the whole prophecy of like beware for those blue, that shit was like mediocre as fuck. It's like, oh, that was it? And bro not even despairing? Like bro just good. Like what the fuck was the whole point of all this shit? Like
bro,
we've been
leveled up and
theorizing
shit.
about all like we've been theorizing about this whole prophecy for years and that was it. We've been theorizing about how he got the scar for years and that's how it. Nah, that shit kind of whack, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So like it kind of lessens the impact of all that shit. But granted, it is a thing that happened. Yeah, he got a scar on the face. Cool. I'll grant you that.
I was just saying. I mean, we're talking about bodies getting fucked up, and I mean, Boruto got a scar.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
He got a war wound.
He got a pretty wound. Like he got one of them. Like, oh, it makes you look actually more badass. Like Endeavor shit is ugly.
Bro, I gotta catch up to My Hero. I gotta get back on that because you've been hyping that shit up like crazy. I'm gonna have to get back on to My Hero.
My Hero to me is a generational.
No, it was great when I was watching it. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. It was one of my
I
favorites
did
when I
so.
was like when season 1 and season 2 came out. When it was like the hype on it was like fucking outrageous. That's when I
It
was
does
watching it.
it does everything perfect. Like I would like it's like the perfect shonen. Like it learned from its predecessor. It does that Naruto shit that it makes you like fucking feel shit all the time. It's like a fucking Pixar. Like every episode I watch, I'm like fucking shedding tear. I'm like,
Bro,
God
I
damn, my
don't know
hero.
why I stopped watching it. Like I think I told you the last episode I watched was when Endeavor fought the advanced snow moon. And like that ending was just so fucking iconic and shit. I like
Yeah.
bro, I don't know why I stopped watching
Yeah,
it. It was just maybe because it went on hiatus for too long. I think that's what
I,
happened.
they killed
that's
off
how it be.
an amazing fucking character, and I stopped watching after that. But then I came back for
What character?
the
Oh no,
finale.
no, no, never mind. Don't do it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, why the fuck did you do that, bro? Like, I think I heard rumors that a lot of people stopped reading the manga after that. It was just like it was too much. It was like you create this badass fucking character that with all this fucking potential and just like killed them off.
I
Like,
think
what the fuck
JJK
is wrong
does
with
something
you?
similar to that too though. So I'm not spoiling. I don't want to say too
Well,
much.
I
So.
feel like JJK for me, um,
No, but this is
yeah,
like the
so
main character, like, and then it's stupid.
well, like when I say like My Hero does like it learned from its predecessor, and My Hero is like the perfect shonen. JJK, and stuff like Chainsaw Man and shit, they how do I say it? It's almost like how like people complain about woke in media. It's like, man, everybody has an agenda, but some people are more talented, so they can hide their agenda in their dialogue or their work. That's My Hero. They're so talented, they can hide like all the tropes and all that shit in their work. But my JJK for me, there's there's definitely talent there, but the whole stuff of like, oh, Rasengan, Bankai, it's like so overt. It's like the whole Gojo's Kakashi. You got you got the one female in the group of four. One's a sensei, and the other two are males, and they're kind of like butting heads a little bit at the start. Like it's so unapologetically copy and paste past shonen to me, to where I like it. Like when it was jumping, oh boy, like he's fucking domain expansion. All the fucking hands came out. That shit was fucking amongst the peakest fucking shit ever I've ever seen in anime. That shit was so fucking fire. Um, but even like, oh yeah, I just copied Bankai for domain expansions. It's like it's so unapologetically its predecessors that it's I don't know. It takes something away from it for me. I don't know. I kind of feel like that with Chainsaw Man too. When I was watching that shit, I'm like this
Yeah, I
shit is
fell
for
off of
fucking
Chainsaw Man too.
incels. Like this
Yeah,
shit is for fucking 12-year-olds. Like, what the fuck is this?
yeah, I fell off of it too. I can't even lie to you. I probably
What?
watched the
Yeah,
first few episodes of Chainsaw Man, and I was like, ah.
That's some little boy shit.
Nah, but my
people
shit
keep.
really though is I gotta get back on it. I stopped watching it. Was fucking we was covering it for a little bit. Shit, what's it called?
Bleach?
Nah, Kinomaki always tells
Mm.
people to watch it. What the fuck is it called again?
Oh, Kaiju number
Jujutsu
8.
Kaisen?
Kaiju number 8, bro. My dude is 30 years old.
33.
33? Oh shit, man. I didn't
Pushing
know that.
40.
He's about to be 33. Bro, how you pushing 40 at 33? What are you talking
That's
about?
insanity.
Pretty
That's
Pushing
much at that
35
point.
at that point right there.
Nah, well, once you get to like
Yeah.
35, then you pushing 40, bro. 33? That's like prime Damian Lillard, bro. What you talking about? That's
Nah,
prime.
I feel like
That's Kyrie.
at a certain
Kyrie.
age, 3 becomes like, hey, you pushing the next decade. Like
Yeah.
if you 83, you pushing 90, partner. You
Nah,
pushing 90.
Well,
only reason why I bring that up though.
You like
Wait.
hella old at that point. Like you pushing death. Like fucking 90. You about
Yeah.
to go to the fucking underworld. You about to go to fucking Goma. You in the demon realm. Shit. Fuck that. But like if you like 25, I think yeah, 25. You are you pushing 30? I
Yeah.
mean, I guess, but like to me,
yeah, I mean,
you pushing 30 at like 28. I'm like, yeah, you pushing 30,
28.
bro.
Yeah.
25, I'm like,
To-
you and your fucking like you shining, you brimming with fucking power like Ishiki, okay? Like fuck, you fine, bro. Like if you like fucking early 30s, you fucking like yeah, you brimming with power too. Like once you get like 38, then you're like, oh shit, my nuts
but if
aching,
you
my back
25,
hurt, like it's over for you, bro.
if you like 25 though, you for sure an unk because I feel like a lot of
Ain't
the
no fucking
internet,
way.
I was an uncle.
you an unk,
I was
bro.
uncle at 25.
You an unk, bro.
Nah,
I feel like a lot of the
Unk
internet,
ain't uncle though.
pick up that's unk, bro. A lot of the internet culture is set by like 16 to like 18 year
Yeah.
olds. So like if you're 25 online, bro, you're an unk, bro, certified.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way. No,
Nah,
I
that's
think
true.
it's energy, like your aura, like your vibe. Like
It could be.
if you like fucking 30 and you act like you fucking 50, then yeah, you probably unk energy. Or if you like 30 and you just like you just a normal fucking like you still down with culture and like pop culture and shit like that.
Down
You
with
fine,
OPP
bro.
and shit, bro.
But you can't be cringy as fuck. Like there has to be like a certain age where you gotta realize like, yo, I ain't fucking 15 or 20.
Yeah.
Like I could still be with the shits, but like I can't like pretend like I ain't my age. Like because then it becomes cringy as fucking like you're delusional.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nah, I
So
totally
what's the
agree.
cutoff? What's the cutoff for Gramps? I feel like 37, 38. That's probably
What?
when you start calling someone
No,
Gramps.
Gramps at 38?
Bro, Gramps like 45, bro.
Yeah,
Like
45,
50,
50, bro.
45, 50.
So
So
Philip
like
DeFranco, he's a Gramps.
Phil, how old is he? Like 40?
He got to be at max 40. I think he probably 30 something.
He gotta be like in his late 30s, 40s, like easily. Because he's like a part of that old generation of like YouTubers.
I'm about to Google it right now. He's 38. He's a Gramps.
Nah,
He's a
nah,
Gramps.
That's
nah,
not
nah,
Gramps territory yet, bro.
nah.
Keemstar for
Gramps,
sure is Gramps.
Keemstar
Gramps is
definitely like Keemstar is the ones that Mello's talking about. Like they gotta realize, bro, you pushing age limit now, bro. You getting into shit that's like out of your age range and shit. Like when he was doing the Seth shit, I'm like, where the fuck this dude come from?
Well, I hadn't known about that guy. So
I
like, he was
knew
kinda new
about
to
him
me,
too, but I'm like, what are you doing in this community though? Like,
But
Facts.
my thing is like,
My reaction.
if you like in your mid 30s or some shit like that, and you still like, this is what I was saying. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of like, if you still like hanging around Discord for like 2 hours, like more like, motherfuckers be on Discord all day. Let's keep it a bean. But if you like,
But to
in
be
your
honest,
fuck,
now I feel like it depends on a Discord community because Discord nowadays, like, damn it, mainstream. I won't call it mainstream, but like
nah.
it's for multiple things. It
I
could be,
agree
like,
with
listen,
for
Mello,
actual
bro. If you
business
on
meetings,
Discord all
hanging-
fantasy
day and
football.
you
I was
35,
hanging on
36,
fucking
People make
Discord.
money off
I
Discord.
had about 8
if you ain't
months
making
where I
money
was
off
like,
of it, then
well, yeah,
there's no
yeah. If
reason
you're
to
like a
be on it.
content creator, like you're like a content creator or whatever, like that's fine. But like, if you just like, I know some people. I'm not gonna call their names, but I know some people like in our community who are like up there in age. These motherfuckers got gray hair and shit, right?
Damn.
And they still be
Gray.
spitting like they be well, not
Actual
gray, but like
Gramps.
little whiskers here and there. Motherfuckers getting up there,
They
right?
gotta pull the motherfuckers out.
Like these motherfuckers be on Discord. Oh fuck it. I'm like, dope, bro. You too old for that. That's why, bro. Listen, I was like, yo, I aged out of this shit. Like I was on Discord for like 8 months. Like that had like an 8 month run where I was like in the community doing all this like fucking what's the video game little tournaments we had. It was about
Yeah.
8 months. And then after
Yeah,
that,
it's a nice
I was
little
like,
run.
yeah, I was like,
Mm.
like the maturity like kind of kicked me in the ass. Like it was like the first time I ever felt it. Like I was like, oh, I'm aware I'm maturing. This is weird. And I literally was like, I can't be around this type of person anymore. Like it makes me cringe. Like I feel like a grown ass man watching like Roly Poly alone in his house. Like, yo, where the kids at? Like, yo,
I want to watch Roly Poly, bruh. What are you talking about?
Listen.
It's hella
Roly Poly is
nostalgic.
peak. You want to engage in some nostalgia, that's fine. But like, you a grown man watching Blippy, and you ain't got no kids around. Like,
Blippi.
something's off.
Yeah.
Something's wrong, bro. Like, something's off. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah, put it that
it
way.
gets to a point where you like it's time to like you can still be with the shits and stuff, but like you gotta fucking move the fuck around.
Like, bro, you ain't got no family? What's going on? Where's
you
your
gotta
family
move the
at,
fuck
bro?
around, bro. You can't be on fucking Discord like you was, bro. Like, yeah. It's
Nah,
time.
yeah.
It's time.
I agree
Hold on,
with you
my
on
mom's
that.
calling. I'll be back.
Mama's calling.
No,
You talking about
bro,
being
to
at a
be
certain
honest, I
age
feel-
and stuff. He's talking about his mama calling him. That's crazy.
Hey, mama
Facts.
always gonna call, bro. What you talking about?
Hey, I'm just
oh
fucking with
God,
you.
I'm always a mama's boy. Fuck
Hey,
that shit to the day
You
I
and me
die.
both.
Fuck.
Hey, shit.
All right, hold on.
If I ever need a place to go to, she's always right there. What you saying, Bart? My bad.
Now I'm predicting like in like 10 years there's gonna be a lot more 30-year-olds on Discord, bro. Like I feel like it's just like Twitter. Like
Predicting 10
I
years,
feel like
Discord's
10
not
years
even gonna
ago,
be around.
probably, but something adjacent to Discord. But I feel like
Got
10
you.
years ago, a lot of 25-year-olds wasn't on Twitter. That wasn't like the norm back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
So I feel like
What are you talking
eventually,
about? I was 25 on
I think
Twitter.
so.
Oh,
You-
I wasn't 25 that
you-
long ago, though.
You're not heavy on Twitter right now.
Nah,
I don't
you
really
right,
see
you
you on
right.
Twitter that much.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll check it out some here and there.
But yeah, I feel like eventually, like because like the younger generation, let's just say Gen Z, we grew up on certain apps. I feel like they'll eventually like stay on those apps, and like there'll be like brand new apps that's like for the new guys or for like the gen or whatever is the next.
Bro,
Like
they already making new
the
apps like Threads. I be on Instagram like, why do I want to download a whole nother app? Like, I'm cool, bro.
Threads.
yeah,
I'm
facts.
cool.
Like Discord going to turn to like Facebook for the old heads. That's how it's going to be.
That's exactly how it's gonna be.
My
But
old head
like
has me
when
on
you're
Facebook right now. Y'all was just clowning on me for it.
when you're
You said
younger, like
Facebook.
you be thinking
Damn.
like, trust me, you're not gonna realize that you're not the young person anymore. Because like you literally think you're like the main young demographic for like all probably up until like your like 20s, like your mid late 20s, and there's like, oh,
Nope.
there's
Stop feeling like that.
15-year-olds now. Oh shit, there's 16-year-olds now.
I stopped
Huh?
feeling like that when I started a new job and I wasn't the youngest person there no more. It was 18-year-olds. I was like, God damn. 19?
Facts.
Fuck. We working at the
I
same
mean,
place,
I
doing the same position?
But
This shit crazy.
it's so funny because like everybody want to like live, but don't nobody want to like put praise on like age. Like
Mhm.
yo, you accomplished something, bro.
Bro,
Like
that's what I tell people all
congratulations.
the time. Like, I was talking to my uncle. I was taking him home yesterday. And he was like, nephew, I'm old. I was like, bro, I hope I get that old, man. Like, it's like people dying early nowadays. Like, I have so many friends that died at like 26, 25, 28. Like, a lot of people like dying at early ages. So I see old age as a blessing. If you reach 67
Bro,
years old, that shit a blessing. I don't care what thing you
life
say.
is designed to take your fucking soul. It snatch that shit, not even ask for it. Just take it, bro. So like if you making it, bro, it's a feat to make it to 30. It's a feat to make it to 40. But it's so funny because
Life
everybody
is
wants to like
fucking
clown
fragile,
you.
bro. It's fragile as
Like,
hell. Like when I got into a car accident, that was the closest I ever came to like
oh
dying and
yeah.
shit. Like I noticed
Oh
how
shit.
fragile life is. Like man, you can be here 1 second and then poof, you out of here, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so life is
That's how
fragile
that
as
shit
fuck.
is, man.
Like,
It's like I
tap
was
your
talking
head
to
and be gone. Like this shit fragile, man.
I was talking to Naruto explain about this. I was like, in the Naruto Boruto community, like they'll demonize you for your age. Like they'll try to find any excuse to like make you less than. And then he was like, yeah, like that's true. And he was like, it's so fucked up because like in other communities they don't do that to you,
Mm.
right? Like you like in WWE community, like there's a guy with like white in his beard, right? It's like JD from NYC or some shit. And I like his streams. I watch his streams as much as I can. Not too much lately, but his shit's really cool. But that dude has to be in like his fucking
I don't
40s or
think you know
something.
what? I don't think it's just like just this community. I
Like
think it's
anime.
just I think it's just the new generation, bro. Like it's even in like if you want to go over to like hip hop music and shit like that, like the younger kids, they'll call somebody like 20, like how Baro was saying, like 25, 26, they'll call them unk and shit, say you're old. You're only 25 though. Like I've been hearing that shit a
That's
lot.
retarded.
Not even in the Boruto community. Like it's just the new generation. Like I don't know.
You might be onto something.
Yeah,
That might be
I feel
true.
like it started with Boruto. Calling
You start
Naruto
no
like
Boruto. Oh wait,
calling Naruto Gramps.
Boruto ain't just
Yeah, like
justifying a
that's
whole new generation of
but
kids.
but that shit like is so irritating to me, right? That's why I like Kaiju number 8 so much because like he's
That's
like
what I
what
was saying.
32,
Yeah, that's why I
but
like it.
he's the main character and he's
Uh-huh.
like, yo, it's not like literally the first episode is like, yo, it's not too late to like pursue
Yeah.
your dreams, bro.
Yep.
Like you can still do this. And he's such a badass main character. It's one of the best things about Kaiju number 8 is that
Yep.
message.
That's what I
It's
was
like,
saying. That's why I brought it up. Like that's
yeah,
exactly
it's
why
like
I brought it up. Yep.
they're calling 33-year-old Naruto old man and shit. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
but Naruto, he be acting like a fucking boomer, bro. Like he be fucking he be working all day and passing out and shit. Like ain't nobody trying to work like that no more. We're like, y'all, I'm blood, sweat, and fuck all that blood, sweat, and tears. Shit, I want the fucking easy pad. I'm a fucking cheat like Boruto. Fuck all that shit, bro. Fuck learning purple lightning. I just put the gauntlet on and get it easy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The path of least resistance is pretty much like millennials and downwards.
Yeah.
Although millennials got injected with that whole like grind mentality culture from like hip hop and shit.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
like,
want to work all fucking day for scraps, but then
hey
pretend
man, but
a
like
virtue.
you got to though nowadays. Like I remember it was a time period. Well, I don't remember because I wasn't working then. But like shit, my mama had one job and we was living like royalty. But nowadays you gotta have like 2 jobs to even fucking like make ends meet. Fucking
Yeah,
living in your own apartment and shit. All them bills. One job is hardly gonna do that. But yeah.
That's true. And I was thinking like bro, because this was not a problem before like 3 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, why the fuck aren't edibles legal in Georgia? Like, what the
This guy
fuck?
in the
Like, this shit
edibles.
is,
How we get to
no,
edibles?
oh God, bro, I was so I was
How we get
heated,
to
bro. I was like, yo,
edibles,
I'm
bro?
confused.
I'm like,
I'm
yo,
confused.
yo, I'm running out of
How we get to
Flintstone gummies.
edibles?
I'm like, yo, no. This links up. This
Yo,
links up.
every podcast is going, and somehow we get to
No,
edibles. bro.
listen. This links up. Okay, like,
Okay, go
what
ahead.
I'm like a new community now. Okay, so I gotta,
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, why? Like, it's so retarded. Like, like a few states over, I'm like perfectly fine. But like, it's illegal here. Like, why? So that's
The
why I was
southern
saying
states is taking a little bit to catch on, like, cause even it's
they
Georgia,
always
Texas.
take forever to catch on. They're
Yeah,
retarded.
bro. Because they're ran by the fucking boomers, bro.
But
Like
there's so
the
many
people
black
that's in
people in
office is the
Georgia.
boomers.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
the
Like,
boomers, bro.
They don't
The
be
boomers.
voting. They
it's
don't
the
be
black
voting
mecca.
locally, bro.
But there
Ev-
you go. That's where I'm connecting it. When
Yeah.
you talk about the cost of living, you got to vote. So I'm thinking, yo, who the fuck, what politician gonna make this shit legal? I'm voting for that motherfucker because he give me something. Yeah. 'Cause you know how easy it'd be for me to
Whatever
just go to some
politician is making
dispensary?
gummies legal, Mello's on.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like I could just go up the street and then get my
He's
shit.
not
And
even
come
saying making a weeds is legal. He said he just
Nah,
all
just
he care about is
gummies.
just the
I
gummies, bro.
I don't even give a fuck about the smoke. Just give me gummies, bro. I want more gummies.
But, I'm pretty sure Delta 8 should be legal.
I'm fucking
even if Delta
crying.
Yeah, my mom told me that shit. I don't want no fucking Delta.
I think
bro. I want that-
THCA is too though, and
Don't
THCA is just
don't sleep on Delta 8.
THCA
I mean,
is
look,
just the fucking
I don't
step
know what
before.
the fuck I'm talking about, to be honest, but
Nah.
if it ain't got THC on
Bro.
it, I don't think it's the same shit. I don't know though.
There's
I
different
couldn't
types of
tell the difference
THC though,
between
so be
Delta 8
careful.
and Delta non gummies. That's just me personally.
But yeah, hey, shout out to
Yeah.
Millennium Kage though. My boy said like he said something that I was referring to. He said I'm 21 and kids at work are calling me Unc. See, like that's what I'm saying.
Well,
it's this new
if they
generation
call
of
you
kids,
that,
man.
people can call you whatever they want to. Just don't answer to that shit. There ain't no fucking way I'm 21. I'm answering to Unc. I'm like,
I
listen,
am
little
to some little ass kids.
You
nigga.
gotta
You damn
answer.
right, I'm
almost
Unc,
said- I almost said
motherfucker.
the N word.
If
Like,
you-
listen,
if
little
the kid's
motherfucker.
15, the kid's
No, if
15.
he's 15,
number
that's
one,
different.
why you working at 15? Number one, but
No. I'm guessing he works with kids.
Oh, okay. That's
Like if you're a teacher at 28 and they call you Unc.
Mm-hmm.
that kind of makes sense. Like, cause it's
It's
like that.
no, call me
No.
Mr. Unc.
Cause
Yo,
you're like
how are
you're
these
in a
teachers-
sensei position. You're like
No. Hold up.
fucking senpai.
We talking about 28-year-olds old being a teacher. When I was in school, teachers was like 40, 50. All I had was some old ass, white, ugly ass teachers. Where are these fine ass young teachers coming from, bro? I've been seeing
I
a
ain't getting
lot
none
of
of rookie
fucking
teachers.
fine ass
I
young
was just-
teachers.
I think all the fine ass teachers teach like elementary school and shit.
I
'Cause they
don't
don't
remember
wanna
a
be-
fine ass elementary school teacher, bro.
I had some.
I'm sorry.
Well, going back, I had some attractive ones, but like I was a
I
fucking
had one
kid.
I had one in kindergarten, and I was a kid, and I still knew she was fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was playing. Nah, I wasn't really.
Miss O'Neill, I still remember her name
I
and
wasn't
everything.
sexually liberated.
I was.
in grade school. Not me. I was into my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
Okay,
was
that my
too.
life.
I was in the Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, booty, titties. I was in all that.
Nah, no, we were still drawing vaginas like a circle and a line in the middle. Okay, that's what time we were.
I
on.
probably
Like,
was
I'm
too.
talking about like 9/11, like fucking 2001. Like I'm like a fucking whippersnapper. Okay, I'm like
Right.
I still got
Nine-
snot in my nose and shit, bro. Like it's over for me.
9/11, I was trying to take towers down. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro,
So I didn't know what was going on during 9/11.
Hold on,
I
hold
didn't know
on.
what was
That's
going on.
where Free Game says simultaneously the funniest and most insulting thing I've heard about 9/11, but it was funny. That was good. That was fucking good.
I ain't even pick up what he threw down.
I'll be back.
I said 9/11. I was trying to knock towers down, bro. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, yo, you are wild.
No, that's crazy, right? That's some wild shit. Hey,
nah, you wild.
I gotta go, but you guys can continue potting. If you
Uh,
guys are still potting by the
wait,
time I get back, then I'll hop on back. I do have to run.
This is your idea. No,
Well,
I'm
we
just playing.
approaching 2 hours as we speak.
Yeah,
But
we can end because I
I
got
just
my,
wanna-
my loud ass nephews and nieces out here right now.
Wait.
One last
hold on,
question
hold on.
before we
sorry,
end.
Sorry. Just real quick. Yes, this is my idea, but we skipped potting.
I said I
last
was just
week.
playing. I said I was just kidding. I said I was just
Okay.
kidding.
I was just gonna say, bro, like we needed to pod, bro. We
Yeah, I
needed
know.
to pod.
I was just kidding, but I couldn't though
Yeah,
because I was like in the middle of moving and stuff, so I didn't even mind not doing the
I
podcast.
feel you. I feel
Yeah.
you.
Well, one last question. Do you think the urge to bring Goku back to, let's say, first grader level was like spurred on behind like the audience now being younger? Because they were calling Goku Unc.
I mean,
It could be
Goku's
to.
grand.
I mean, it could be to appeal to the younger audience. I mean, I would
Go
agree, but it
figure.
seems like Toriyama, no homo, has a hard on for making Goku a kid. He does it a lot.
Well, Kid Goku's the best Goku,
I would agree. I would agree. He's
but
my favorite. When I play video
Kid
games,
Go-
I play with Kid Goku a lot.
adult Goku is he's a man child, so he still acts like a fucking boy. So it's like even if you turn him into a kid or keep him as an adult, he's still a boy.
He's still
bro.
gonna get that
So
same
it don't even-
personality. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna act
But-
like a child any
And
more than he
Vegeta
already
gonna act
does.
like a grumpy ass old man still.
Yup,
So, yeah.
yup, he gonna be a fucking
That's
grumpy
true, that's
motherfucker at fucking age 5. Okay, so
That's
I'm not sure who they're
crazy.
appealing to. Bulma gonna be a thought like she always has been. She was trying to
That's
kill
crazy.
yo.
No, for real. She was.
Alright,
She was.
now-
She was.
Hey,
dropping
she was trying to-
foul
she was-
for-
It's not a thought, bro.
No, if you go
When
back
she
to
first
Dragon
made
Ball though,
Goku-
bro, like
when
she
first
pulled
made
up her
Goku,
skirt.
She dropped trowel, bro.
Yeah, she did. And then Goku laid on her coochie, bro. She even patted that motherfucker for Goku. Yeah,
Goku's like,
man.
"Where's your ball?"
She was homeless.
Yo, Kid Goku was a fucking.
You said she was
menace, bro.
homeless, bro. She's a fucking billionaire.
No, I said no, homely, not
Oh,
homeless.
yeah.
Wait,
I
Bulma
need
was
that type of
homely?
homely too. Yeah, that's dope.
Did you know they almost SA'd Bulma, sexual assault Bulma, in Dragon Ball?
Yep.
With the red ribbon army.
Yep.
That like
Yep.
Dragon
Bro, Dragon Ball is
Yeah,
super
there was a
sexual, bro.
scene. There was a scene where they were about to like it was just her and like 2 dudes, and they was like, "Yo, let's take her."
Bro, it's this anime, bro, and I swear to God,
It was crazy.
it was like these aliens, and they're like dead ass about to rape this girl on the table, bro. Like they,
Yo, I saw a clip of that. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Don
there you
Don,
go.
right?
Yes, it was a
Yo,
clip on
I
Twitter.
was
I was
gonna
like, what
react to-
the fuck?
I put a community tab, yo, should I cover this? And it was like, oh, it'll be controversial. I'm like, why? I swear to guy. So then I heard this YouTuber named like Chibi Review. He got like destroyed on like X or whatever because he like posted some like pedo shit or something.
Yeah.
And I think it came from like Don or whatever. I was like, I don't know if I should cover this series. Apparently, it's like some weird pedo shit or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that shit's weird, bro. I wouldn't cover it.
Kanye, Donda?
Maybe if you covered it, bro, you'll probably get a boost in subscribers, bro. You know, it's controversial.
Bro, I can barely. Bro, I got Bleach and Daima, fucking back to back. I gotta do this Daima breakdown video, and then I gotta turn around and do Bleach.
You
I'm
don't
tired.
gotta do anything. You're doing it because you want to.
Nah, that's true. But I do
Certain when you
gotta
gotta
go.
do it, like-
That's the one thing I gotta do. But
All right, facts. All right, y'all.
are y'all rapping?
Yeah, we wrap
Continue,
up.
bro.
I got it's noisy.
Oh, well,
No, we pulling
okay.
up on 2 hours. So we pulling up on solid 2
Bet,
hours. I
bet,
think we
bet.
started at like 6, I believe. 6:02, I think.
We only got 6
Sure.
viewers too, so what's the point? But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. If you join in later, please like, comment, subscribe. Got a whole bunch of noisy people out here, so I can't make this outro long. Peace out.
Later.
All right, y'all.
Good shit, guys. Bro just left.